Hello, everybody. Gman is live right now. Dang. So me and GP, we're supposed to be doing something. He's probably going to come in a little bit. I didn't want to go on the same time as Gman, but oh well. So yeah, he's talking about Shanny. GP contacted me, said, what did he say? He said, what did he say? I'm going to light his ass up tonight. So yeah, he's going to be doing that. Gman, finally, Gman got super chats. Finally, after all these atheists have been telling him for years, Gman, do super chats. He finally got it, and oh boy, he's blowing that one. Yeah, he's fucking that one up real fast. And the thing, okay, like Gman's like, oh, this is new to me. Hey, guess what, Gman? The whole super chat thing, it's new to me too. Okay, not only that, doing live streams. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Doing live streams is new to me. Okay. And Gman, you've been doing this shit for years. Okay. God damn, dude. Like, I can't believe how bad you are. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, first you always ignore the chats. Why are you doing it live? Like the reason I started doing live streams was because I wanted to interact with my audience. Like my buddy right here. Hi, who's your buddy? That's why I started doing live streams. And this is new for me. And then with the super chats, like G-Man, like I cannot believe how bad you are at it. This is why having GP on the show is helpful, because the thing you'll notice now is that as I'm doing a video, I'm constantly like this, looking at the comments, not ignoring super chats. G-Man, you have to show these people that they are important to you. Okay. I value these people, people who leave a super chat, they're giving me money they don't need to give me. And I legitimately am appreciative of it. And I show it. But also just with people who leave comments. I mean, God, G-Man, you're fucking really bad at it. I can't believe like, I can't believe how bad you are at watching comments and fucking, I don't know. But so I'm waiting for GP to pop in. I don't know what video we're going to do. The one G-Man's doing right now is just talking shit on Shanny. Let's see.
I never praise your videos, but that one you did today.
I think he has the caddy too, because they need the Durango. That's their insurance if they need to sell something to get any money. They wouldn't just leave that on the street like that.
Yeah, and he ignored your ass. Hey, Wilson, seriously, like, okay, we all know G-Man's an idiot, okay? But goddamn, dude, like he finally got super chats, right? I cannot believe how bad he was. I was like, bro, like, just look at the fucking like, I mean, dude, this is even new for me. Okay, I haven't been doing this long, but fuck, man, it's like, dude, he's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow with the super chat thing. Okay, he doesn't understand that dude. I heard people drop some zingers that went right over his head. Someone sent a super chat about doing fire barrels when you have a fireplace. Okay. Didn't get it that they were taking a jab at you, G-Man. Okay. And then you didn't answer it. Okay. Fucking idiot. He's going to blow it, But I'm waiting. But you know, GP always. I'm waiting for GP to come in. Always late. Always late. GP is always late. Why? Why? Because GP's a
nigga.
That's why. So, yeah, so there's nothing special going on there, right? I don't think so.
Some of the things that she said in
Yeah, I don't care.
the video was a bunch of
Little fucking
and
Jules.
I know for a fact because I've been around them long enough to know that it was horse manure.
Pause. Fucking Jules Tells All was in there. That was gross. Jules Tells All.
Honestly, just side note. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I have to adjust myself in my chair. Oh, sorry. That was kind of painful. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Jules is a whore. Yes. She's a little twerp. Jules is a fucking bitch. That's what Jules is. How you doing, Wilson? Your beard is weird. And where's GP? Don't know. Should have planned ahead. I was planning on props. I've got props coming in the future, people. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, because GP is fucking late like always, right? I just did a video of I posted a video with Gman clips I haven't been able to use. Like I haven't used them for anything. So while I kill time, let's see if I can. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hold on. Jules the whore. My beard is a little unkempt. I need a trim. Yeah, you need to fucking shave that shit. Shave it out. Misty Day. Hello. Hey, Loobis in chat. Hello, Misty. Ignore the chat. Fuck those people. Hi, Misty Day. And only 8 minutes late. Only 9 minutes late this time. Wow.
Yeah, bad timing. GP time.
Yeah. Oh, you call it GP time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I call it.
No, you call it nigga time. I call it GP time. Smooth
All right.
as a cruise boat floats.
Yeah. So G-Man's doing a live show right now, and it's just him talking shit on Shanny. So it's literally everything everyone's always heard. So
well, I mean, we could listen a little bit. I could give a little bit, details. But
I guess we could tune in a little bit. I really didn't see anything that, I mean, it was literally the same shit,
anytime G-Man go live is gold.
Yeah.
You just gotta listen. But
you can't ignore me. I'm a white man.
Oh shit.
And so G-Man finally got super chats, after everyone's been telling him to do it for years, and he's fucking blowing it. Like he's fucking ignoring everything. He's reading stuff like 20 minutes after it was posted. He doesn't get what he's reading, so you fucking idiot's gonna blow it, dude.
Not the man that used to tell people they're doing it for super chats.
Mm-hmm.
Not the man that was counting other people's pockets. Oh, you're getting your $25 super chats. Lord tell me that Gman does not getting super chats. Didn't
It is that man. It is that man, GP.
Oh my God. Didn't the man just said recently, like I could say like probably like 3 weeks or a month ago that he don't do this for super chats?
Yeah.
He don't care about super chats?
Doesn't care. Apparently he does now.
Apparently.
And just like everyone had said, who are the people giving him these super chats? The people he hates. I gave him $10. That fucking freaking dude. I gave him $10, and I don't think he'll unblock me. I had to start a new account. That piece of shit.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe the man that used to jump down people's throat about getting super chats is now receiving super chats. What the fuck is going on?
And he's so bad. I mean, dude, the guy's been on YouTube for how long? I mean, look, the super chat thing is new for me. Of interacting with the comments, that's new to me. Gman's been doing this shit for years, and he couldn't pick up on it. God damn, he's like super bad at it.
Oh my God! So you're telling me that he's not even paying attention to the super chats?
No, totally not paying attention.
Oh,
totally. That's why the super chats are going to stop. I get if Gman doesn't play the game, which you got to play the game. You know, it's going to dry up. It's going to dry up, you know. I read every, you know, I read, you know, I'm. That's why it's good to have you on the show now, because now I have 3 things. Now I have like several things I have to be doing at once. I'm constantly looking at the chats, just looking for a comment. If it's relevant to what we're talking about, I gotta post it. You know, I'm bringing up questions. You know, and Gman's just ignoring it. I'll address it all at the end. It's like, all right, freaking see how that fucking lasts.
What is he annoying? Let's see what is he ignoring. Let's see, because he's a bitch. Him and his Padres. Oh, they got Sister Sunshine in there. I haven't seen Sister Sunshine in damn near years.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Wilson. Put a hat on, loser. $2. Wilson. You know, I have something called dignity. Okay. And you know, I have a price. $2 is that price.
You sold yourself for cheap.
Hey, I'm motivated by money, baby.
Oh man, that dollar.
For the right price, I'll do anything.
I need money.
Anything.
Money is all I need. Well, all right, so shit, I can't even share my screen.
Oh, you can't?
Yes, I could. I'm sorry.
Okay, good, because I can't, because I watch too much porn. My friends watch too much porn and they fucked up my computer. I don't know.
Oh my God, you got that porn virus. You know what's so funny? Well, you know, you gotta just like throw. I'm not saying this is true, but when you get that virus, you gotta throw away your laptop. You gotta throw it away.
I know.
It's like you can never get rid of the motherfucker, no matter how many security or whatever you get, viruses, you know, whatever the fuck you get to go against the antiviruses or whatever system, that shit will always come back somehow, some way. Always find their way back.
Well, either that or I just have too much junk on it and it's making it slow. I don't know.
Yeah, you need to delete some of those.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh, what's up, yo? What's going on, chat? So let's.
Right. Oh, okay. There's the thing. Okay, let me put it up.
Let me unmute it because I muted while we was talking.
There's 2 reasons why you never should have gone in that house. Well, 1, you never should have gone in the house because it's not your house. And I get that, Channy and Rev are on their crazy road trip and they're saying, you people.
That nigga went in the house because
once they left that townhouse, they didn't
wanted
have the right
money
to give other people permission to go in. They were trespassing when they went in, not trespassing against Channy and Rev. They later claimed that, we were robbed and all that other nonsense. No, they gave up custody of the place. It's now back in the custody of the landlord. So people going in there is trespassing against the landlord. Those people never had the right to give them the permission to go in. But here's the other consideration, just thinking what you said there, Sister Sunshine. When they went in and smelled that smell, they should have turned on their heels and left, because people underestimate the health consequences of a biohazard of a house that's full of cat litter and urine and human feces on the wall.
Who's that, Hogtie Champ?
Yeah, Hogtie. Door was not appropriately prepared for the biohazard that comes along with cat waste and human waste being locked in a room like that.
Well, that kind of stuff actually.
Yo, Sister Sunshine hasn't been around for years, man.
Yeah. Have you talked to her before?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Andrew's poo-poo shinobi raw chicken.
What you said, Loobis?
Have you talked to Sister Sunshine?
That must have been like when I first started.
Okay.
She left off when I first came on and was defending Gman. She was, oh my God.
Oh, and Gman, let me give you a tip. When you read the super chat, post the comment so people can read it. Okay, bro. There's a third tip for there, idiot.
He don't know what the fuck he doing. He just sitting there doing random shit.
And that was one of her biggest.
Look at Wilson. Wilson was
Yeah.
Hey, he was here.
Just for the moment, let's not diss Nature's Miracle. And I know they're not a sponsor, G-Man, but I got to say, as a cat owner, and recently I had a.
Can you go in there?
No, he blocked my ass. And Dragnet was just in there. Drag was in there. He blocked me.
Oh, Drag was in there.
He was in there. Yeah.
Oh shit. Where is he at? Let's go back to where Drag is.
Oh, he was just there for a few minutes. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah, but let's go back to where Drag was at. I can never go back in there.
Yeah. I know his arch enemy's there. But me and you were fucking blocked, piece of shit.
We probably the only two people that is blocked on
God
Earth.
damn.
And
What the fuck did I do? Nothing.
oh, we know we did. We told the truth.
That's right, baby. Yep.
Yeah, let's see what Drag says.
Place in their lives before the type of help they're offering people. By the way, the other reason why I asked S. Campbell those questions is not just about sort of helping people get recovery, but there are people who are not involved in drug culture that will walk past all the signs of some of the worst experiences with the darkest drugs out there. And if you're not in that culture, you don't recognize it. Some people who knew what that oil question was about, the burnt oil but no rig.
Hug is long-winded, isn't he?
G-Man knew what I was referring to, but most of them didn't. And G-Man, if you knew something that S. Campbell knows, you'd have spotted some stuff like this ahead of time and could have saved yourself a lot of grief. So I'm kind of glad he was here to sort of help educate.
So where you got to go, wouldn't he?
They behave like
someone brought up a good argument to say that
just
Channy and Rev might be using meth or heroin or something. I didn't see it personally. Like, I never got that feeling, but someone brought up a damn good argument for it. Ooh, I don't know now.
If listen, I'll be honest with you. If Channy and Rev is using heroin, G-Man knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Because he must have. I'm not saying it's a definite.
Dragnet
but he might have
Silvis, what's up?
How you doing, man? This has
him no
been
money
an
to buy.
interesting live stream, G-Man. It looks really familiar, too. Man, there's those super chats and people
right here.
weighing in on topics. Man, it
No,
like
it don't look that familiar because you're going to try to put me into that category you're in, and I don't think so.
Yes, you
but
are.
I get what you're saying.
I'm in a different national line, but it's still, you know what? It's interesting. Someone made a comment about this new part of the arc, man. It is fascinating to me. But yeah,
this is my first time having super chat, so I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to keep up with all of this, and this is not as easy as I thought it was. So.
Yeah, I mean, I make it look easy. I understand. It's okay. It's all right.
He's sunning him now.
But
that's a sunning move.
yes.
So I have been keeping a track of good old Rev, and he has a lot to say about you that he just sent me actually not even 10 minutes ago that we could talk about off air. But
about me?
So, yeah,
I want to hear that.
Since you told him about you being institutionalized and anger issues and
no, I saw that video. I saw that.
G-Man admitting that he's been institutionalized.
Paragraph actually. But you know, you can talk about that at length, and you know, I'll let you know. But
I'm not talking about it at all. Rev is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm not paying him no mind.
Well, I mean, say that, but I mean, did you find him with like meth or something? Like he might be delusional from starving, you know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Good, I hope he starves.
Yo, let me tell you something. Listen, man. There was a rumor going around. This to everybody. There was a rumor going around, and people were saying that not in this community, but like another community, people were saying that G-Man was in a mental institution. You know, I think he confided in somebody, and it was like and they told, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, they didn't told the world, they didn't told YouTube or social media. They told other people, and you know how it goes. Other people spread
Yeah.
it, other people spread around. So Gman and me was talking, and I was like, Gman, bro, what's this? You've been in a mental institution, or you was locked up? Because I thought he was actually locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I was like, what's you been locked up, or you was in a mental institution? What's going on with that? You was in jail before? And he was like, no, I was never in jail. And then he hit me with this. He said, hypothetically speaking, what if I was in a mental institution? How do they know that I even was there? They stole my phone. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he told me, Loobis. That shit is crazy. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, this nigga was in the mental institution. Now I don't know the duration of how long he was there, but he was there.
Well, like I said, G-Man has admitted himself that he was diagnosed as being emotionally disturbed as a child. He's admitted. So you know there's something wrong with him. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was institutionalized when he was younger or something, you know?
See, G-Man is a professional liar. He is. Let's listen to this. G-Man's gonna lie. He's gonna fake it to make it if it benefits him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's willing to, like, if you leave a box on the front porch, they'll pick it up and send it to me. Like a jacket or a shirt or something that they wore that still smells like them.
Why are you so interested in smelling that?
Because I have a morbid sense of curiosity, and I'm willing to take some gloves and to smell it from a distance and do it live. Actually,
I think I got her porcelain dolls or whatever. I think I'll give you that. A lot of that gross smell is on that, and I'll let you know when I'm over there again, and you can. I'll arrange for you to be able to go there and get it.
So where the hell you at right now? You in the shelter?
Mr. Drag will let me bring it in the house, but that's fine. We'll keep it in the garage.
You better not, because you might have little bugs jumping on you. I don't know.
Ew.
Hey, I have a way totally off topic question. Do you have access to gas chromatography?
I do not anymore. But yeah, I think I know what you're getting at. I don't anymore.
Leave it alone. That's what I'm saying.
But it's interesting though with Indigo. Indigo's car smelled better than that house did, because Indigo had a whole bag of spoiled meat in the back of her car, and then she didn't bathe that much either herself, and she smelled a lot better than that whole house.
You know what, Loobis? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is just me talking to everybody. You know, I don't give a fuck who says anything bad about me, because you know it is what it is. But a lot of people is just feeding off of G-Man because he was close to Shani and Rev. So he had what we call that inside access. You know, he got inside information about that nobody else know. And G-Man is feeding off of this. And he's doing a good job. I'm not going to knock G-Man for feeding off it and making a come up for this. I'm not going to knock a man for making money. But I will say, and I will stick to my guns when I said he was a sellout. Now, people go, well, he didn't sell out because he talked to Drag. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He talked to Miss Parker. Yes, he did. He didn't sell out. He sold out in all avenues.
Yeah, I agree 100%. He turned to his enemies.
Exactly.
You know,
I'm going to point this out. There was listen, Miss Parker is his enemy. Drag was supposed to be somebody he wanted to literally murder. He wanted to take Drag off the earth. I mean, put Drag 6 feet in the ground and his family. That is not somebody that you could come back from. Yes, okay, I can understand he could put those feelings aside and go, I'm not talking with dudes, but I'm not going to do those things no more. I'm not going to think these violent thoughts no more. You know?
Yeah.
But that's not G-Man. G-Man was waking up in the fucking middle of the night, 2:30, 3:30, 1:30, calling me in the morning. Calling me at 1:30, 2:30 in the morning to tell me he can't sleep and he think about going live. And, you know, something's on his mind. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, look, now Hog Ties in our chat.
Yeah.
Sellout? Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, G-Man is the biggest sellout that I ever seen in my life. Now, the problem is with G-Man is this. G-Man does things to benefit him. Shanny said, G-Man, you're murdering me. And then now he went off. That's his reason for him going off on Shanny, right?
Yeah.
How much shit does Shanny said to this motherfucker that was worse than that?
Dude, you know the worst one? I mean, she says a lot of shit, but when she started claiming that G-Man tried to rape her, okay? Obviously, no one believed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit that people will kill you over, okay? If there was someone who believed it, there are men who will kill G-Man over that. You know, it's like, bro, you want to talk shit, lie, fine. But there's some shit you don't do, you know?
Absolutely. But this stupid motherfucker, he literally...
What's up, Hogtie?
Used that... What's going on, Hogtie? Champ. He literally used that concept of Shanny said that I'm the reason why she's going to die. No, the bitch is never going to die. We know Shanny was not even in a position to die or sick to die. He knew the same thing, but he used that because he saw a hook. What I mean about a hook, he saw a way to hook yourself in to talk about her to get to the stats where he at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, believe me, Shanny to call him a nigga on stream, off stream, even worse names than that he told me. Rev, they'll call him a nigga before. People don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
When I come in the room, that's the first word I hear.
Well, that's the first word you listen for.
No, this time it wasn't. This time it wasn't exactly the first word. No, I wanted to pop in to explain what I thought GP meant by sellout and how we could explain it to G-Man better. Then I remembered I did that last time I came in. I already did that.
Yeah. No. I can't explain that to G-Man because G-Man don't understand. He don't comprehend. He takes what you say and he just go left with it. And you be like, what the fuck? I didn't say that. And it'd be like, and you be like, hold on, how can I make and you know what's so funny? You make it a burden on yourself. How can I make this make sense to G-Man? Like, and it gets to the point y'all gonna start arguing. That's why I'm blocked. You know, he is a sellout. He's a sellout for sticking up for Shanny and Rev out of all the derogatory things they did to him and said about him. And knowing that they abuse those kids, you sold out for them. Then you're a sellout because you told the man that you're gonna kill him, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I know you're right. You can't explain anything to him. The only thing you can explain to him is something that he believes already. He only listens for what he wants to hear, and that's a problem. And by the way, I notice you're now partly through the video. I thought Drag was in here, but I guess it's him playing through from the video.
Yeah, it's just
Don't get your hopes up. I mean, last time I talked to him, I was sort of nice, and then he was a jerk, and I called him a butt wipe as I was leaving, and Loobis got a good laugh out of that. I left the one that you're playing through right now, I left it a few minutes ago, and I was sweet as honey the whole time. G-Man is in a place, and he's good to people. He's excited about his super chats. He was civil and calm, so I was not rude to him even slightly.
Hold on, let me cut you off. But for damn near 5 years, G-Man was criticizing people about receiving super chats. Just recently, like 3 weeks ago, when he was on Burnt Toast channel, he was telling her, this when he was defending Shanny and Rev, and that was like 3 weeks or a month ago, he was telling her she's wrong for making money off of people for the super chats. That's all she wants as a Christian. So how could you see? That's my whole thing. How could you go from hating people that make super chats to being a person that wants it? I don't knock it. But
don't criticize it.
Contradiction is just blatant,
yeah.
Huh?
No, okay. Well, I want to say two things in response to that. First off, you didn't cut me off because I was finished. And second, I hope you're not trying to task me with pointing out to G-Man occasions when he demonstrates some hypocrisy, because that would be a full-time job. I got stuff.
Oh yeah, you have thousands of videos you could refer to. No, I'm just
Skype all the time. Like, it's not happening.
So maybe a better description of G-Man, instead of saying he's a sellout, maybe it would be like, say that he has no integrity and that he will not hesitate to turn on even his friends and stab them in the back. He will not hesitate.
Yeah, that's what you want to use. To me, he's a sellout. Gman claims to be from the hood, from the ghetto, urban, suburban, right? I'm from the hood, from the ghetto. So when you claim to be from somewhere and you do certain and you move a certain type of way or have a certain type of energy, we consider, you play by those rules now. Am I right or wrong, Loobis? He keeps saying, I'm from the streets where I grew up. Oh my God, it's rough. You know what I mean? So if you keep stating that you're from a certain type of, location, then fuck you got to play by those rules. And in the streets, when somebody turns around and goes to their enemies, what you think they do? What you think people in the streets would do to that person? You left not my side, but you left us one side and go over with them. That's like leaving the Bloods and going to the Crips. What you think the Bloods going to do to him?
Well, I don't think they'd kill G-Man because black people are scared of crazy people.
Not in Jersey, New York. Jersey, New York, people beats up people. It's sad to say. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but people will beat the fuck out of G-Man. But that's not here or there. My thing is this. I had to endure him telling me for years how much he hates one man, this man in the screen to the left. I had to endure this for years. Remember, I just recently stopped talking to G-Man probably in May probably in May. So that means for the whole 21, half of 2020, G-Man main focus was telling me how much he want to kill Drag. How much everybody at the meetout took his phone. Remember, he lied about that, right, Loobis? He said that Drag and him didn't take his phone. But yet you didn't say that. So it kind of throws me off after listening to him for 2 years saying these things. It kind of throws me off to see you wanting a partnership with somebody because you don't like Shanny and Rev. He could have did this on his own.
Yeah. And what G-Man doesn't realize is that, okay, these people who are being all nice to him, all they're doing is getting intel, right? And this shit is going to blow up in his face so bad because all this is confirming is that first, things were actually worse than we thought, and that G-Man knew about it. So it shows really how much of a piece of shit G-Man really is.
But it shows his intelligence. He's, you know what I'm saying? He tells on himself. Like, come on, G-Man. You're telling people you knew these people was stink or they smell bad. You telling people that you knew that the house you living in wasn't up to standards for a child. You know what I mean? You telling people that you knew that they were neglecting children. Hell, he even told us that he knew that Shanny abused a kid by body slamming him.
Yeah. Big body. And my favorite Asian, Yanni Be Bad, Konnichiwa, Lupus. Hey,
But that's what he's telling us on a constant basis. He's telling people that. So you're not. So listen, instead of him thinking like, oh shit, I'm actually making myself an accomplice, like I knew this shit was going on. G-Man is just trying to make money off it and keep it going. Pretty soon, this shit gonna get old, Loobis. This Shanny shit gonna get old.
Oh yeah, it's gonna run up. And also, real quick, Donna Murphy. G-Man, by the way, this is how you interact with the comments and stuff. Pay attention. Donna Murphy, that's why I say he's pragmatic. He wants to hurt someone, and he will do whatever it takes to accomplish his mission, even if that means talking to Drag and Miss Parker. Hogtie Champ, I don't know what pragmatic means. So did that make sense?
That's what I'm here. Yeah, no, it is. I won't point out that it means almost the same thing as practical. But having said that, I'm going to combine to what Donna just said and what GP has been saying about, when you start reminiscing about, I tried to explain this to G-Man and I tried to, like you start to feel sorry for him. Like I said last time I was on here, I said, I feel like I have a soft spot in my heart for him. And then I remember it's a soft spot in my head because, when I'd been his friend before, and GP is going to resonate with you, is that you find that you see him trying to do what he thinks is the right thing. And then you have to tell him, like, you end up saying these phrases like, vengeance is like drinking poison and waiting for your enemy to die. Or you say revenge, the best revenge is living well. Like these are things I tell my children. The difference is they actually listen. But like when you try to talk Gman down, when he gets upset about something. Oh, that was the other one. Is the you know that phrase, the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Yes.
That's not true, because the enemy of your enemy is somebody who has enemies, right? Your best choice is to hang out with people who don't have enemies. That's the way you got to live your life. And I started realizing, boy, it's exhausting. Like trying to get G-Man to understand the basics of living a functional, peaceful life. That's a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. It is exhausting. That's right. Exhausting. I understand that word.
You know why he blocked me, Hogtie Champ? Is because I have inside information with him. Like he have inside information with Shanny and Rev because he been taking care of them for a year now. I have inside information on him for what he done told me for the last 2 years. So if I start talking, it would be something. You understand what I mean, Hogtie Champ? If I really explain the details of what he's saying, it would be something. Like if you watch the early videos with me and Loobis and everybody else was here, certain things I've released, I let out, it matched up to what he was saying. Am I right or wrong, Loobis?
Yeah. I mean, so Wilson's in here. Hey, Wilson. Yeah. So, well, he blocked it because you're telling the truth. So
yeah, because he knows he got to get rid of me. He got to shut me down. I got to get rid of the problem.
I'm sorry, Wilson, what are you doing over here? You're supposed to be in the other room talking sense into G-Man.
Yeah, you sellout.
I had to bow out. It was too difficult. What are you doing here? You're welcome, of course, but what are you over there trying to settle him down?
Yeah, what's going on with G-Man? You was talking. Let's go to the thing. What you was talking to him about? Oh yeah, he got Sister Sunshine is not leaving till the stream is over.
Yeah. When it comes to helping him out, she's got the longevity, she's got the endurance.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I'm not paying for this snipe, Oh, that's right. We are sniping. That's bad, right? I don't care.
You're not really sniping because you're adding commentary.
Oh yeah, I'll go with that.
So Ian Wilson, you had a question for me, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. What was the question? Was it about the recordings?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably forgot about that shit. But it reminded me when you came in. I'm believing it's about the recordings that was leaked or whatever G-Man saying. What about it?
A question directed towards you? No, I believe the question was G-Man was trying to deflect on what the conversations were about and was trying to focus on, well, where do these recordings come from?
And you know what? You're right. And that's why I think he just came out and just started. That's another reason why I think he just came out and started attacking Shanny and Rev, because he knows they did that. He knows that. You want to know? Let me tell you why I know he knows. Because he was telling me, when we was on the phone a couple of times, he was telling me he don't trust nobody, not even Beckel. Because he G-Man's like a James Bond spy. He's paranoid. He always think Drag have somebody watching him. I tell you, G-Man he will go out his way to lose a tail. And I'm like, G-Man, nobody's telling you. It's 2:30 in the morning. Somebody's out here watching me. Drag. I know Drag has. It's always about Drag having somebody have eyes on him. So one time G-Man told me, he said, I can't trust Shanny and Rev because I left my phone on the table and they moved it. He said, I don't know if they picked it up or not. They moved it. I'm like, I thought you said you could leave your phone on the table. They would never move it. He was like, yeah, but he said it could have been me because he fell asleep on the couch. So G-Man don't tell the whole story. He tells you the bits and pieces that will make you want to hate the other people, but not knowing he's telling on himself. There's so much that happened between him and Shanny and Rev while they was in that house. I mean, to the point, I'm not talking about like Jenny fucked them or anything like that, but it was close. You know what I mean? I'm talking about hands being rubbed on. You know what I mean? It's so much shit that G-Man is not talking about that I have that I could play if you saw lying.
Going back to your whole thing about G-Man not exactly 100% trusting Veckel, despite what some people might believe. I don't go back that far. Like I lurked on G Plus, I listened to Hangouts, but I never interacted. Hogtie was around on G Plus, and he could probably tell you from firsthand, just from what I've observed. Weren't there a couple times that G-Man threatened to dox Veckel?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, you got to back up a step. It was somebody had said Veckel was hosting a hangout, whatever the heck they're called now, and somebody had made reference to G-Man stealing a safe, I think it was, and G-Man reached out. It was kind of fiction. Oh, that's right, that's right. And Veckel was insufficiently scolding about it, so G-Man flagged Veckel's video to no effect, of course. Now, as far as the doxing goes, I don't know if you're mixing up two different things. I don't recall there being a specific threat to dox Veckel. Is that something I missed?
He was saying he would like flag him and all that stuff, and Veckel was just like, "This is so stupid." Like when he realized what G-Man was getting upset over and ended the show. I remember that.
Well, if there is a threatening doxing, I'd like to hear about that, because I'm just saying that's not part of my memory. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just wondering if I'm mixing up two things. But I do remember that Veckel, he started his response by saying, G-Man, I got to pick you up on that. And it just blossomed from there with Veckel. G-Man, he's just sick of his crap. I get it. Like I told you, Veckel's always like, every time someone talks to Veckel about G-Man, he's like, oh, now what? So he's got an upper limit.
But yeah, he come in his chat and start, ridiculing people. Oh, you lost this. Oh, look at this. Oh, these haters, these atheists. It's like, bro, the person that you, defending, he don't really trust you or like you. Like, I have the record of him telling me I can't trust Veckel. I don't even get. You the only one I gave my number out to. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, Veckel's your boy. I can't trust him. Nobody. I'm like, God damn. So even see, that's how paranoid G-Man is. Like, G-Man knows that Shanny and Red was his shit, but yeah, he defended them. He knows that Veckel
does not.
Veckel, well, go ahead. You might have a better explanation than me, because Veckel just tired me out.
Veckel has blatantly shown that he does not see Shanny and Rev as Christians. It was really shortly after they got to Pennsylvania, after what I like to call where Veckel hosted a live panel, and he had Spackle on there, and then he had Smokey Saint, and then he had me. And
no, you're right. You're right.
I tried to just make a joke of it, because Spackle, she really tried to lay down the law, saying she didn't feel comfortable bringing up the whole child abuse thing with Von Helton in the room. And Veckel didn't disagree with that. Because, let's face it, Shanny's only had her kids taken away 6 times.
Yeah.
We're not the number 2, and they've not been gone for almost 3.5 years.
Yeah, that's how many times you can have your children taken away for CPS really go, you know what, we gotta do something about this. You know what I mean? Like
things work different in Clay County, Kentucky. It's not the poorest county in the damn state.
But no, kid. Let me be honest with you, man. Law officials, or even child protective service officials, they the judge ordered them for them to take their kids, right? And the judge is the one that could give the kids back. There's a judge order. But in my head, I'm like, how many times for Vaughn alone did a motherfucker have to say, after the 4th time, they gotta be like, listen, Vaughn, you can't take care of your kids. 13 times. So that CPS down there is really horrible. They don't even give a fuck about the kids. They don't.
Well, he doesn't beat the kids. There's a good research showing that the more you do to keep families together, I mean, I'm not saying I agree with their choice to ever return the kids to them because there's such an element of hopelessness there. This is an off-topic but slightly interesting comparison amongst these situations. I find it weird that of all the characters and all these different, the whole, people who kind of live their lives a little bit publicly on the internet, is that the only ones who say, I'm an excellent parent, I'm an amazing mother, I'm an awesome father, the only ones who do that are the ones who've had their kids taken away repeatedly by CPS.
Damn.
Right? And also the ones who really dig in their heels and insist, well, I'm a conservative. This really bugs me because people on the internet, especially the sort of right-wing nutter Christians who self-identify as Christians, as conservatives, can tell you nothing about conservative political theory or anything like that. They don't understand what it is. What they think being a conservative is whining about the liberals. Oh, the liberals! That's socialism. The liberals want to turn this into communist countries, and all that other nonsense. Those people who are anti-liberal, anti-socialist, anti-communist, anti-gay, all that other stuff, they also tend to be the ones who derive 100% of their income from social assistance and welfare.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. That could be. I mean, it could be argued, but that's a good point. Now, I'm gonna say this. Do you believe that it should be like a 3-strike rule, as if the jail systems or the prison systems, in majority of states, they got the 3 strikes you out? Do you believe that Child Protective Services should have the same concept?
No,
I don't think so.
no,
Because I think it was Hogtie that said it. How really, it is usually we're trying at all costs to keep these kids with the family. Hey, who knows? I mean, there could be parents who it just takes them a long time to freaking get their act together. But I don't think it should be a 3 strikes thing. But again, I don't have kids, so I don't know. But I mean, it's usually. Okay, because let's say they take the kids away. Okay, then what? Foster care. Okay, what if they don't get adopted? So, I could understand that we will do everything in our power to make sure you keep your kids, but then there's people who just don't follow through. So I don't know.
And there's a lot of caveats to that. Like maybe they're struggling with finances, maybe they're struggling with maybe addiction. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But typically, do I think that CPS should do the 3-strike rule? No, because that is typically.
Yeah. I just don't think that's not a good idea. I just don't think so. Yeah.
I think the problem I have with it is it's a case-by-case basis. I mean, honestly, if you got your kids taken away 13 times and then, somebody with the other example, get kids taken away 6 times, and then they identify some life skills problems and notably drug problems and employment difficulties, and then you get your feet underneath you. Like if Shani and Rev actually got their poop in a group and were able to, there was just on Gman's channel, so I dialed down my swearing. I went to Mormon swearing. For crying in the sink. If they could get their lives together, then I would like to see those boys back in their care. Now, Von Helton is a little bit different because, I mean, if he could get his life together, I would like to see him be a dad and raise his kids. The problem there is that Von Helton has an obvious psychiatric problem that prevents him from being a caring father. Let me just toss that out there as a token without explaining what I mean by that, because I don't want to go too far into the details unless you're interested. But he demonstrates a genuine helplessness in terms of actually being a parent. And in his case, there should have been a 1-strike rule. Once they identified that he's literally incapable of being a dad, then those kids should have been given first chance.
Okay, well,
so case by case thing. Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm gonna tell you what I believe. I don't know if a 3-strike rule would be good. I just asked that question because some people, I was talking to my friends that we had, that floated around. But I strongly believe that CPS shouldn't be so considerate to allow people like Shani and Reverend Vaughn to slip through the cracks and get their children back. It should be like a big ass checklist that they have to go through before they get their children back. Like, do you have a job? Have you maintained a job for 6 months? Check. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe that you should just take a drug test and have a roof, shelter, and running water, and you get your kids back. No, I don't believe that. I believe that is why CPS fails when it comes to people like Shanny and Rev and Vaughn. They fail with these cases, and that's why they have to repeatedly take the children.
If I'm not mistaken, the reason that Vaughn has gotten his kids back for at least like the first 6 times was because they were given a case plan by CPS. They failed to follow up with that, but it was ultimately the ultra-conservative judge that gave the custody back to Vaughn and Andrea. And then even after Andrea left, it was still the judge that gave Vaughn custody back of the kids. It's only been recently, within probably the last 4 years, that judge has stepped down, has been replaced.
Mm.
So the other judge was like, "Fuck it," it's like, give it back to him. How many times he what? Come on, like I'm just saying, like they're not making it work for it. Vaughn sits in the house all day and streams from the computer. And he claims that he got medical issues. He get disability, whatever. I don't have a talk about Vaughn in a year or two. Shanny and Rev, they are able-bodied working citizens. Are they not?
Rev, maybe. Shanny, no.
Shanny can work. She could. Why can't she not work? Explain to me why cannot Shanny hold a job position?
Because I don't think that her illness, her sickness, all the pain that she has comes from her.
Please.
I don't think that her size helps. I think the vast majority of her pain comes from the fact that all she does is lay there in bed.
You know, I'm gonna give that the silver medal goes to that. The
able-bodied is a stretch.
No, I'm saying in terms of what her medical difficulties are, the lazy-boat lifestyle takes a real toll on the body. But I'm going to give that the silver medal because
how did she get that way?
She ate herself into that condition.
Okay, then that's her fault. Why is everybody? I'm sorry. I'm really aggravated.
Let me tell you what I think the gold medal reason is. What creates one of the worst malaise that a human can experience, and that is to go for years using recreational drugs and then have an erratic supply where you often can't get any at all. Nothing's going to make you feel sicker than that experience. And that's what she's going through.
Well, that's her fault.
Yep.
I agree with Jeff. I agree with Jeff down low. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Only reason I agree with him is because anytime you go to the doctor and you overweight, what's the first thing they tell you?
Stop eating.
Yeah.
You got to lose some weight. They always tell you that. You got to lose some weight. You're a little too big. Your body's shutting down or whatever. Stops. You got to lose some weight. Do what you got to do to lose it. Shanny, if she went to the doctor, I'm pretty sure the doctor done probably sing that to her. Shanny, lose some weight. He probably did everything to try to get her to lose weight. But the problem is that it's not only laziness, it's being dependent on somebody else. Shanny had Rev for how long? 4 years, 5 years, and he had 700-some thousand. Hell, that was good money at the time. My problem is that I know people Shanny size that sits in the house and they are telemarketers. They be on the phone all day from the house. Mm-hmm. You don't have to leave your bed in order to work and make money. If she's able to stream and play bullshit games for fucking months or years, then she's able to put a headphone set on her fucking head and answer calls for some type of organization or company. So I'm sorry, I can't just jump into she's emotionally disabled or she's this, she just can't walk around. I can't get into that because I know people that's similar to Sandy. They making their money and supporting their fat asses. You get what I'm saying? Like this.
Yeah, I personally know people that are large and they have weight problems and they have problem walking, and they do sit at a desk and they make phone calls every day. I'm not going to tell you where I work, but I mean, I'm sick and tired of people taking up for Gman, taking up for Rev, taking up for Shanny. They have, especially G-Man. He has done nothing for the last week or 2 weeks. He has done nothing but implicate himself to be the biggest idiot on the internet because he knew all this crap was going on.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he thinks he's doing something good now. No, he's digging a hole. But as far as Rev and Shanny are the biggest two pieces of worthless human beings that I've ever seen on this planet. And they don't deserve any sympathy. They deserve exactly what they get. Starve, lay in filth, lay in crap, and I don't give a damn about them. Every time, as much as they suffer, and I shouldn't feel like this, but I do, as much as they suffer, no sweat off my ass.
Yep. And Jeff is white, so you got to listen to him.
About them.
I'm not giving G-Man any kind of fucking praise. I'm just giving a tip of the hat to G-Man.
He doesn't deserve He doesn't deserve a tip of my dick. He don't deserve shit. He's a fucking moron that doesn't have the brains to come out of the fucking rain. He's an idiot.
I am simply giving...
Preach it, Jeff. Preach it.
I am simply giving G-Man the tip of the hat.
Yeah, G-Man doesn't deserve shit. He couldn't freezes in the fucking winter time. He's an idiot.
Wilson, you going in and out.
And you know what? I'm sorry, this is late. This is late, Icon. Just starting to lose weight at Shanny's size is a whale of a task.
Oh, Jesus.
No, what I was trying to say is that the reason I'm going to give a tip of the hat to G-Man is because he is finally doing to Rev and Shanny what so many channels have done to him.
He's doing it for his own good, so he thinks. He's using people. That's all he's doing. He's using people to make himself look good.
And so many channels have used G-Man much in the same way.
Because G-Man's a fucking moron.
When was the last G-Man live ETV network or Sowing and Reaping where he had 200 fucking live viewers? That's never fucking happened.
If you go on his main G-Man channel, he only has 13 up.
Well, he, towards the end, you'll hear shortly before, if you get that far in the video, before I leave, he starts talking a lot about channel building and how to get more viewers and subscribers and how the super chats work. And all of a sudden, his consideration is very, I will say, pragmatic. So he's definitely still in it for the money. But love him or hate him, and I understand that wheel stop spinning on hate him. But he scored a slap shot from the blue line, or hit a 3-pointer, or whatever sport you're into. He did that cool thing with the video he did today, where he played clips of Shanny back when Shanny was sort of controlled the purse strings, and G-Man was getting thrown out of the house, and she's screaming at him about get a job, and and if you watch that video, everything she says is so incredibly ironic, given the current circumstances. And somehow G-Man found that video and played it through, and it was a field goal.
Yeah, like Jeff said,
I can't wait for G-Man to start shitting on all the atheists again and to suck up to Rev and Shanny, because it's going to happen. And what are y'all going to do then?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They're going to do that. It's coming.
We're just going to keep making fun of them. We're still making fun of them now. One difference is that we're saying when G-Man says something stupid, we say he's dumb and he's wrong. And then when he says something that's correct, we say he's dumb and he got this thing right. And
okay, that's good. Okay.
We're going to say he's dumb and he's wrong. Also, I should add, he's also malicious and mean-spirited, like a genuinely malevolent person. He focuses his mind, instead of focusing his mind on how to help people, he focuses. The last 2 years, listen to GP talk about, okay, GP, what was G-Man's mission in life for the last 2 years? Was it to get a degree somewhere? Was it to find a cure for what was his mission in the last 2 years?
To kill drag in this family.
And stalk children.
I thought the answer was to sue Dragnut. I didn't expect that answer.
No. Sue Dragnut was always a second option. That's because I talked them into doing it. I talked them into suing drag. The main objective for G-Man was taking drag off this earth in his family.
Right. I mean, G-Man only held up a sledgehammer. God damn, man.
He's a malicious person. We've all seen him lash out. He got angry with Drag one day because Drag put that name in the title of his video. Well, no, I'm sorry, a specific day when he then doxed Hanazabi, right? Because G-Man puts his energy. I tell my kids this all the time about, you know, your body kind of follows your mind, right? When you put your mind, you say, well, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. I want to make my mom happy. You might not know how to do that, but your goal is to make your mom happy. And then your brain starts to work and process and churn on ways to do that. With G-Man, his brain is focused on how do I make life miserable for this other person. Now, comedically, he's not real swift. So when he comes up with his evil plans, they're generally ineffective. But that's not the point. My point is he can be a malicious person. And that's
he is a malicious person.
Yeah, he is.
No, it's not that he can be. He is a malicious person. He is evil personified. The guy's a bastard.
Hell yeah, Jeff.
There's no sense in mincing words about this guy. It is what it is. I mean, you have years and years of videos that he has put out that proves what he is. It's like saying Hitler could be a nice person.
You know what? Let me say this, Jeff. I want to say this. I want to piggyback off what you said, but I'm also going to say some criticism. I could agree with Wilson when he said that people they don't really tip their hat to touch the tip of their hat to G-Man. Is because it just hear me out. Shanny and Rev are so hated that even G-Man, the person that we consider, God damn it, a fucking snake in the fucking grass, they would give him a temporary pass just so they could get at Shanny and Rev. That's how hated these two motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
So many fucking chances covering these two fucking idiots.
Yeah, people want Shanny and Rev to just blow up on Earth. Just their bodies just blow up and they go on forever. But think about that. Think about how hated those two individuals are that G-Man himself is accepted. That's some shit.
That's pretty sad.
The man that goes off on rage moments, talk about he gonna put people 6 feet in the ground, he gonna snatch burnt toast, he gonna pop up out the bushes, snatch burnt toast and put a bullet in her head. He gonna go down there and kill drag whole family. Think about that, and this is recent.
That's what I'm
Think
saying.
Think about that type of person.
It's insanity. I didn't mean to shit on anybody. It's just.
Oh, when
it's crazy.
They'll never come to his house ever again because he's armed.
Yeah, he's armed. He gonna put him in the garbage can. He gonna American X people. Remember American X? He curbed something, dude. G-Man gonna do all types of shit to people. But yet people say, G-Man, fuck it. You hate Shanny and Rev. Go and do your thing.
Oh
I accept
my God.
Come on now.
Fucker, like you could not handle the recoil over anything over a Nerf gun.
The G-Man doesn't know how to shoot a gun. No, come on. He'd shoot himself in the foot.
He gets run over by a car, God damn it. Come on.
This is a man that said all atheists are pedos.
Yeah, he said some shitty stuff, and now that's what kills me. Is like now, I should say, some people are putting G-Man on some kind of a level, on a pedestal, like, oh, you're so awesome. And I'm like, no, he's the same kind of asshole that Rev and Shanny is.
Mm-hmm.
But Rev and Shanny, I guess, are worse. I don't know.
They hate it. People hate them.
Fucking baffles me.
Jeff.
Shanny is hated more.
She is hated. Yo, listen, Jeff. People would shoot the fair one. But I mean by shoot the fair one, people would fight Shanny straight up. People in G-Man chat would straight up jump Shanny. She is totally hated. Look at Wilson. Wilson is willing to touch the tip of his hat to G-Man just because he don't like Shanny and Rev. Wilson, like
and that's what kills me, man.
Just think about how G-Man's sins can be pushed to the side just for Shanny and Rev.
Yep,
that's what I'm saying. Like y'all never underestimate the power of hate. Hate is a strong.
And Jeff is the only one with integrity because he won't even give G-Man the tip of his dick.
Okay? And I'm a white guy, and I'm a small penis too. So.
He won't even give him that. You know,
I'm not giving that tip of nothing, man.
So all this G-Man is he's cool now. That's bullshit. G-Man is sitting there, and that rage is in his heart, and he believe me on this. It's gonna come out. it's really gonna come out. Y'all gonna see G-Man go back to G-Man. That hate, that rage, it can't be contained forever.
And everybody that is kissing his ass right now, man, G-Man is gonna come out and make a video at 2:00 in the morning, and he is gonna verbally berate everybody that he apologized to. Because he did make the apology video, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's awesome, G-Man apologized."
He apologized. He made an apology video. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
bullshit apology.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. What did he say? I apologize now, but then he wanted an apology from somebody else.
Yeah, from Mystic Ramblings.
Yeah,
worst apology I've ever heard.
Oh, that was garbage. Jesus Christ.
He apologized for what?
Oh, for like the burnt toast thing. He's like, oh yeah, it was wrong. Like he was like, okay, I'll apologize. It was wrong of me to say what I was going to do to burnt toast.
And he
I
never
shouldn't
said
have done that. But hey, now apologize to me for trolling me for so many years. Do it now. And it was like, what?
God damn, man! You don't make an
G-Man
apology
for saying that he's going to blow burnt toast.
It was a bullshit apology.
Oh my God! I'm not saying. Listen, that's another thing I'm saying. How many times we heard his apology? Hogside Champ, you've been around longer than all of us. How many times this man apologized for the dumb shit he did afterwards? You know what I mean? He did. It's like he don't think. It's like think before you fucking speak. If you want to rage out, sit back and think. And that was one of my biggest problems with G-Man. Every time, and when he do rage videos, I used to tell him, "Why the fuck you went on there raging?" Oh, because I said, calm down. Think before you act.
It's the
think
wife.
Before you act.
It's the wife beater apology. I'm sorry I beat your ass, but you made me do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
it really is.
That's all it is. It's all it's ever been.
Yeah.
Tip of my dick, he don't get it. Nope.
And freaking Icon's dropping some good shit here, man. Icon's dropping some funny ones. G-Man, that friend you take to the range, and his first, I don't know what that is, CPL bullets. He fires, destroys the cord, holding the target. You walk out embarrassed for bringing him there.
Yeah, you like,
this motherfucker drops some funny.
You asshole! You like, how the fuck you do that? or better yet, G-Man's a person you bring to the range, and he grabs a gun and starts trying to hit all the targets. You know,
the other people's targets.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot all the targets on the
range.
Then
misses every shot and blames it on the gun. And blames it on the gun.
No. The we call it. You got the instructor, or the safety instructor come out. Like, listen, your friend got to go. He has to leave. That's G-Man. He has to leave. This is we can't. No, he's unsafe. He's going to kill somebody out here. That's G-Man. And then G-Man would get mad at the instructor.
Yep.
He would get mad and rage out on him. You're an atheist. You don't love Christians. What the fuck are you talking about? You just shot everybody target. So I'm just saying that. Let's not forget. This man is waiting he's waiting. He's not. Listen, you can hear how he told the drag a little bit. He said, yeah, I know. He's waiting. He's waiting to go back off on the atheist. Hogside Champ, you in there, believe me, I give it a couple more weeks. He's going to come at your throat. Wilson, you barely go in there. He already blocked me because he had to eliminate the threat. But the Hogside Champ is next. Yep. He's going to blame you for his phone. Believe me when I say that about you, Hogside Champ. He's going to be like, oh, he was there when my phone got taken. Like, no, he wasn't. Yes, he knew about it. They told him. They called him. He's going to blame you. Believe me, this G-Man that we watching, this is just a G-Man that's trying to get a come up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Fucking Perilla time.
Perilla time.
GP, thank you for thanks. Wait. GP, thanks you and the other guests carrying the show.
I really want to watch this Rev thing real quick. What you say, Loobis? Let's hear.
Yeah.
Let's hear Rev say something about G-Man.
Hey guys, thanks for carrying this show. By the way, guys.
Hold on. Donald Murphy asked about if G-Man worked for NASA. Yes, he has. Listen, you ever saw the monkeys that they send to space?
Oh, I'm not going there.
Oh no.
This ain't for y'all to go there.
No.
G-Man G-Man he either worked as a janitor or test dummy. for the Rockets.
Jesus.
He wasn't working on no goddamn. He was not doing no mathematics, or he wasn't doing no science. He was doing nothing in that type of view. He was a janitor, or he was a test dummy.
And there's nothing wrong with being a janitor.
There's nothing wrong with being a janitor.
That's right.
It's not. But don't say you work for NASA. I work for NASA. Like you, like you was one of the, like you was actually, you know what I'm saying, one of the workers. Like you was sitting there figuring out the rocket fuel equations. No, motherfucker, you never worked for NASA.
Yeah, and Todd Malicote. Yeah, I don't feel comfy calling G-Man a monkey either.
I don't either.
I could because I'm black. I could.
Yeah, GP does it for me.
Yeah, I could. I have no problem calling that. Y'all can exclude yourself from it, but me, yeah, G-Man is stupid. Well, actually, G-Man don't believe he came from. He don't believe in evolution. Oh, you know what I should do, Loobis? When Drag is on there next, if you really want to start some shit, Drag is on there. We should go. So, Drag, what you think about evolution? Oh my God, G-Man will go off on Drag. I know you was look all-time champ unmuted because he knows what I'm saying is true. That was set off the old G-Man.
I'm back a step. Why were we talking about NASA? What did I miss about NASA?
Now, G-Man, they said, I think Donald Murphy was saying that G-Man said
claimed he worked for NASA. I never heard that.
I'd never heard that. In fact, G-Man believes NASA faked the moon landing.
No.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, he's one of those.
He talked dirty about the Challenger. He talks real dirty about that. I'm like, G-Man, those people die. He's like, yeah, that's why.
Challenger explosion?
He talks dirty about that. You ever heard the explanation on it?
No.
Listen, anybody want to ask G-Man, go in there and ask his explanation. Hey, what you think?
What does he think? It was the devil?
Oh my God. I ain't gonna say anything. Y'all go ahead and ask him.
No. Oh my God.
I thought I remember G-Man saying I thought I remember G-Man saying Hogtie works for the NSA.
Oh, Hogtie worked for the NSA. Oh shit.
Not NASA. Oh, fucking so this whole thing was because fucking Donna Murphy said the wrong shit. Freaking Donna Murphy.
Maybe we read it wrong. We could have read it wrong, right?
No, it said she spelled it wrong. She meant NSA, not NASA.
Right. She spelled it right. She put NSA or something like that. But she
didn't
put
Donna.
Yeah, that was. But you know, NASA came to my head because G-Man would talk some shit about NASA. So that came to my head.
Perilla time. G-Man ran around the launch pad scaring birds away.
Yeah, he'd be good for that. He'd
That's
do
a
shit
good
like
job.
that.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Yeah,
he's a good, honest job.
The wildlife ain't coming on the platform, you know. Yeah, he'd do shit like that.
Just the NSA thing, JD Kane. So keep in mind, I'm not American. I'm from another country, and for a decade I was barred from entering your country. So the odds of me getting anywhere in the NSA structure is pretty slim.
Well, you know, you're white, so you know.
Yeah, and Canadian. We love Canadians, man.
So
it's Shanny said JD Kane. Okay, Shanny said JD Kane worked for NASA. Okay, hey, look, until a month ago, I thought JD Kane and Hogtie were the same person, so I can understand the mix-up.
I know. Shanny said JD Kane worked for the NSA. They were the pieces of
National Security.
JD Kane and NSA. That's what it was. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Who do you actually believe that whole time that JD King worked for the NSA? Could you actually?
No, I know. No, he didn't. And I know how the rumor started. And JD Kane finds it screamingly funny.
How did it start?
Because he said it one day as a joke, and he had another crazy thing on his Facebook page. It was clearly a joke, and she fell for it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was his Facebook page. Yeah.
And Monkey Man is saying that Donna Murphy spelled it right. I read it wrong. Mm-hmm. You got proof? You got proof of that? I don't know. Okay.
Where's your evidence?
That's just crazy right there. Hold on, I want to hear this Rev new video. I want to hear what he said about G-Man.
Okay. Hey, can somebody block that bot thing? Because I don't know how to do it.
Bro, you got to get
Monkey Man. Maybe could you do that, please?
Wrenches. Who got wrenches in here?
I just love how I revealed for the first time ever on the internet that I was prohibited from entering the United States for a period of 10 years.
I try to let that slide. And you
Yeah, we weren't
up.
going to bring that up, asshole.
Yeah. I try to ignore it, so it seems like you never said it, but you brought it right back to life.
Oh my God! Which I had no clue that he was, by the way. If there's any governmental agencies listening.
Yeah, we don't want no you telling on yourself now. I don't want to know why you do. Don't tell us why. Thank God that you.
No, tell us why, since it's happening.
No.
Come on.
No. I don't want to be no witness. Yeah, let's listen to Rev talk his bullshit about Gman. How long is this? 8 minutes.
Oh God.
Oh, Brett. I was gonna do something.
Jesus.
Really trust a guy who says he would take a baseball bat to a tram's head?
Do you want that on the video? Yeah, that's fine. You heard what she said. Okay, that was something, and was that towards Nadia? Or no, just it was a hypothetical scenario, right? Yeah, there was this this was back in the days. Okay, hi guys, Jesus is king, and we are still surviving in the wilderness. Thank you. So, because of you, we are surviving. So, if you want to support us, you got my PayPal down there.
That's supporting shit, man.
It works great. So, thank you for everything you give, because this guy that was helping us has turned out to be, wow. Now I'm going to say up front, before I say anything, okay, I have mental illness. I am not saying these things to Gary, and this is what this is about, and this is the final video I'm ever going to do on Gary Lamont Moore. Also known as Gman, also known as Sowing and Reaping channel.
What a jackass.
Shots fired.
I called this guy my brother. I called this brother my friend. Even more than that, I called him a friend. We talked. We shared
you told him
things
you
that
loved him
happened
75 times a day.
We prayed together over Shanny's spaghetti and had a meal together with the boys. This man has prayed with my sons at a table.
Ooh.
But I'm going somewhere with this that you're not expecting, trust me, okay? This is like a horror movie. Ooh, okay? Ooh, this is like a horror story in real life.
If you want to watch him bang your wife,
this man was very close to our family. And I want to reiterate a little detail that is now known to the public about Mr. Gary Lamont Moore. This man was institutionalized from 3 to 4 years.
Oof.
Institutionalized because of anger issues. And I'm telling you, when you have when somebody can turn so fast like this, I guarantee you, this man's about 47 years old now. I'm sure that Gary has had many people in his life that he's done this to, that he's done to me and Shanny. That he will get close to you, and then when you least expect it, he makes a turn. And this is like, I see in it what Gary is a textbook narcissist. Because every time something goes wrong, it can never be Gary's fault, ever. I cannot tell you how many times that G-Man told me something on the phone about money, about an amount of money that's totally different from each other time, and then I'm expected to know the accurate amount of money. These types of things constantly. And then, well, why didn't you know that? You told me this. I didn't say that. Absolutely ridiculous in dealings with people. This is like serious. I don't know how anybody could do business with him. Because he'll tell you, oh yeah, I'm making an order for $1,000, and then he'll call you the next day and say it was for $500. The guy is not right, cognitively even. But this is the thing that really is crazy. He plots these things out in his head, and he actually did have a plan to go to Texas and bodily harm on Dragnot and his family, and Shanny and I are witnesses to it. Okay, my point in saying this is not to be malicious towards Gary Lamont Moore at all.
Jesus, man.
To hopefully open the community's eyes and stop bullying him. Okay, because he's severely mentally ill. He puts it down. I got Jesus. I don't need anything else. And it's bullshit. You know you need therapy, Gary. You do. You should be in long-term therapy, and I'm sure the doctors at the institutions told you that
right next to
before
you,
they
Rev.
gave you your walking
Yep.
papers after being under their roof for 3 to 4 years. G-Man is unstable in all his ways. That would be a Bible phrase too. Okay.
That now Rev is confirming what we've all known, but Rev did dirty. I mean, we all know that G-Man's emotionally disturbed because he's admitted it. But the whole I was institutionalized for a few years. G-Man's never said that, and that's kind of that's a shitty move on Rev right there. But hey, freaking hey, they're all the same. Like Jeff said, they're all the fucking same, dude. All of them. They're all
they are.
Every single one of them, man.
They're like hamsters. They eat their own.
Yeah. Oh.
Rev didn't be institutionalized for going down on Shanny. That's what he need to be institutionalized for.
Can you imagine Rev calling somebody mentally unstable? Oh my fucking god! Pot call kettle black.
I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. But let me ask you this, Loobis. Didn't G-Man say that that when they do something wrong, he used to chastise them like they were children? He used to go in there, yell at them, scream at them, and tell them they got to get this done?
Yeah, well, when he was defending them, he was always like, hey, how do you guys know I don't do this stuff in private?
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, well, why don't you do it public like you do with us? And so... But yeah, they're all of them. Like they're all fucked up in the head. They're all assholes. All of them. Like I do feel bad for Rev, but like Jeff said, he doesn't deserve it. Like fuck him. Like he's just as bad.
Yep.
But I still kind of feel bad for him. But but fuck him though. He doesn't deserve it.
I used to feel bad. I really used to feel bad for Rev. I used to feel bad for G-Man. I really did, but not anymore. I could give two shits about him. I just like to talk about him and laugh at him. And that makes me an asshole.
Hey, you won't even give him the tip of your dick.
Yeah, and it's a small one.
Wow.
I am Caucasian.
It's funny to watch because, you're sitting there listening and going, well, should I feel bad for G-Man? Because Rev's doing him dirty. Like, that's some bullshit. If you think about
that was dirty. That was a dirty move.
It was. Well, the thing is, best case scenario, Rev isn't lying. That he is actually spreading the truth that G-Man had been institutionalized for 3 years. I do not believe that, by the way. But best case scenario, suppose that's true. Okay, Rev, you announcing that on the internet, how does that pay your bills? Like, how does that do any good? He's just a straight up asshole. He's doing G-Man dirty. At the same time, by the way, I have to note that when he said, "Oh, I'm not trying to be malicious," when that happened, I was muted, but I'm laughing as hard as GP was laughing. His benefit, that sound you heard from GP, I was doing similar on my end.
And freaking Icon, even if you combine Shanny, Rev, and G-Man's IQ, you couldn't get a grammatically correct sentence to come out.
But you know what? I want to say this, and I was waiting, but Cornelius blew it up. But this is what he said is so true. G-Man has told the story on his page before him and Shanny and Rev had a fallout. He has told the story about how he was back in high school or junior high school, and he got so out of control that they had to call the mental institution, and they came and they shot him up with like Thorazine, and they put him on the 5 points in the bed.
Yeah. That was when he was in elementary school, not high school.
Elementary school.
Yeah, he was like a little kid when that happened.
So he shows signs of mental illness from back then. So what Rev said could have some validation to it.
Yeah. Well, again, G-Man has admitted this stuff. But also like Rev said, how G-Man will say, no, the Lord's cured me of this. No, the Lord doesn't cure shit like that. Okay? Like the Lord won't cure you of mental retardation. You're gonna have that for the rest of your life. I don't know. It's shit you don't get cured from.
I don't know why. Like so. With this, that, and I have that's probably another reason why me and G-Man fell out because. Okay, I'm a Christian here. I think I'm probably one of the believers. Other than Loobis, you're a theist. But God can cure anything if he wants to, but he don't cure everything. So what the fuck is G-Man? G-Man be saying things that makes no sense. G-Man be like, oh, God cured my mental illness, but he couldn't cure your UTIs. So he took one thing away from you and allow you to keep catching another thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, see, that's and I had to explain to G-Man, you're making no goddamn sense. And he keeps telling me, oh, you're not a Christian no more. G-Man's he's a fucking ruling party on who's a Christian, who's not a Christian. But that makes no sense to me. God don't take away everybody's mental illness, because if that's the case, everybody that come to Christ would be 100% elevated to what? To an intellect beyond comprehension. That's not true. You got people that's in the church that's handicapped, that have mental illness. You have all those people in the church like that. Why the fuck G-Man would say he's a special case, that God took his mental illness from him?
Yeah.
Like that this is the problem I have with him. Like, instead, God didn't take your mental illness from you, but yet he put people here to help you with it.
Of all the how many billions of people on the planet, and G-Man is the only one that got the help.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And also, G-Man did say a long time ago that there's no such thing as starving Christians.
In Africa, there
this
are no
is proof
starving
because
Christians in
now
Africa.
we have two of them, so it's proof he was wrong.
Yeah, you got 2 starving Christians. They haven't ate in how long? 3 weeks, a month now. she ain't be lying her ass off. I haven't ate for a month. What you mean you haven't ate for a month? So what you lost 200 pounds? Like, listen, she haven't ate for a month. She lost some weight, didn't she?
So there's no starving Christians in Africa, but there are 2 in a hotel somewhere.
Yeah.
You know the funny part is, if G-Man used to say this, he used to be like, no matter how much I hate somebody, no matter how much I don't care about somebody, I hate to see a person go without food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a true statement, right?
Yep.
Hate to see people go without food.
Apparently not.
He really is, and it's because he's a textbook narcissist. He has narcissistic tendencies, and every scenario, if you know this guy, you're really going to have to know this. I want you to know this about Gary. To get himself out of trouble, he will always play another person against the other. This is a tactic of narcissists and sociopaths, actually.
Yeah, Shani.
He would do this constantly with me and Shani. He would shit talk me to Shani, and then behind my back, and then he would shit talk Shani to me behind her back. It's the middleman. Play one from the middle, you come around the back and you stab the other one. That's exactly what this guy does, and this is why he was put in an institution, I'm sure of it. You can't deal with people like that, dude, and expect to be okay in society. Because you cut the wrong motherfucker, dude, and yeah, you got a real bad problem. This guy should be institutionalized.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And I think
don't know.
plenty of evidence on the internet.
Also real quick,
weird
pause real
intro
quick.
with him with a
The
knife.
S.
Remember that intro where
Campbell.
he was licking?
Man, you actually brought up a really good argument, because personally, like when you talked about the drug use with Shani and Rev, personally, I never saw anything that would make me think cocaine or meth or anything like that. But I don't follow them. But I was always like, no, I'm not seeing that. You brought up some damn good points. And I was like, damn, you know what? I think this guy might be right. So yeah, man, like you got me to question it now, man. So you brought up some really good points about that, about the way they're acting and the stuff that was found around there. That's like, you'll see that with like meth use or like opiate abuse or addiction or something like that. So you brought up some really good arguments for that. So
okay, so let's say if that is true, then this is not something they just indulge recently. This is something they've been doing for a little while. So if they've been doing this type of drug for a little while, and G-Man been giving them money, he's been buying them Delta 8. Makes you wonder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder if he went into Jersey City, Went around some hustlers. Hey, let me get some of that cocaine.
G-Man already admitted to buying him Delta 8.
Yeah.
And you know what? And G-Man would be too stupid. Like, say they are like smoking meth or doing something like that. Dude, G-Man really is clueless when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't be surprised for him not to notice, you know? So, I mean, because he says himself, I don't know nothing about this stuff. You know, I don't know. All I know is that the weed makes you wacky, you know? And like he doesn't know that shit. So, you know.
Hold on. Carnivore say, God do not cure gay thoughts. The demons put that in G-Man head. He suffers because the demons that's on his back. You ever heard of people that being fucking like in a casino? And somebody go, man, you got that monkey on your back. You know what I mean? G-Man got that demon on his back.
He got that demon on his back.
Listen, I don't know if y'all heard G-Man in one of his videos said that Reverend Shanny offered him to do a threesome. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
You heard that, Jeff?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What G-Man is not telling y'all is that was frequently offered. That wasn't just a one-time thing. That was offered a couple of times. Now, G-Man may not want to tell y'all that, you know, that's why they asked him to try some of the Delta 8.
Oh, they wanted to drug him?
They try to give him a little high.
Let me tell you right now, there is not enough Canadian whiskey or American Tennessee whiskey for me even to consider laying down in bed with Rev or Shanny. It don't exist. There is not enough rum in Mexico for me to drink to even remotely, no, hell to the no. They ain't drug powerful enough.
Mm-hmm. So, Jeff, just think about what I just said and think about how fucked up that was that Rev and Shanny was offering him the threesome, not Shanny, because he want to put it all on Shanny. Rev offered that a few times too, to my knowledge.
Yep. And then G-Man hit it all and defended him for how many years now?
Mm-hmm.
So
just think about that.
Why,
just think about how nasty that is.
That's why he don't get the tip, man.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't getting the tip. God damn.
Knowing how they smell. Knowing how they live. They thought G-Man would be cool with that.
Right? You know what, dude? That's right. I mean, because, like, okay, let's say they wanted to be freaky like that. Okay, dude, like, that's right. It's like, dude, like, you're not going to clean yourself up, dude? Like, if you're trying to...
Yeah, take a damn shower.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Clean it up. Trim the bushes. Do something.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make a move, you got to freaking bathe. Shit.
And they come on and tell my, God bless you, brother. God bless you. I love you, brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how much love is that? See, I just kept quiet. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I know how much they really love you. I know what type of love they want to give you. Rev wants you to go hit it from the back. That's what it was.
Oh.
I really think Shanny playing. This is my personal worthless opinion. Shanny planned on getting rid of Rev and then hooking up with G-Man to kind of shack up with him.
Yeah,
everybody knew that. That's come on now. We all saw that. We all saw that play from when Shanny moved into the house. That was a play she was trying to make. Rev was broke. G-Man busting his ass, bringing in money to support not only himself, a whole family. The kids calling him daddy. Rev is over there. Now, imagine how Rev feels when he's sitting down next to this big, walrus.
Whale.
Yeah, whale, Free Willy Walrus, or motherfucking Killer Whale. And the kids are coming downstairs and say, G-Man, daddy, G-Man, kiss him on the forehead and shit like that. How would you feel as a man seeing?
I feel as damn ashamed. When I was watching that fried chicken video where G-Man and Shanny was at the table eating the fried chicken and there was Rev in the background.
Cooking. He was cooking himself a meal.
Oh my God. Rev was just back there. Oh, yeah. And then there was Shanny and G-Man just at the table. I'm like, damn, dude, your ass is getting kicked to the curb and you a dumbass. And I'm from South Mississippi, and I can understand that, you dumbass.
Oh,
but I'm telling you,
and at least if like, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, because you're right. Shannon wanted to leave Rev, get with G-Man, whatever. But I mean, okay, look, a woman could do that. A woman could pull that move if she's offering pussy,
Yeah.
But look at I mean, it would be like the nastiest. I mean, like at least it was one of those freaks who like freaking fine, okay, but that fucking mess. Oh,
ain't no way.
See that, and that's what the problem was. Let me be honest with y'all. A woman that cleans herself could go outside, no matter how big she is or how small she is. She could go outside and offer 5 guys pussy and probably hit 4 of them. Probably have sex with 4 of them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But the problem is that Shanny is laying in there and it's smelling like, fish,
fucking ass,
oil, cat piss. It's just, so G-Man comes in there and he's all fucked up. But let me let y'all know, let's say if Shanny was a clean, fat broad, you think G-Man be talking about her now? Or you think Rev be cursing G-Man out? You supposed to be my brother. I said I love you, and you took my woman. So this is,
it's not the problem that Shanny's big. Well, I mean, she's morbidly obese, but big women are fine. But small women are fine. You got to take care of yourself, and that is something that she doesn't do.
Yeah.
So, how you want to hit that? Beyond me.
How Rev hits that? How this motherfucker get on his knees and pleasure his tongue? Like it's just so much that it makes me go, Rev, man. Listen. Everybody keeps saying Rev is a weak. Rev is not a weak man. For anybody to pleasure that woman with that smell, it takes a strong man.
Well, the thing is, he ain't pleasuring.
He's pleasuring him.
Listen, to attempt to go down there.
Oh, stop it! Don't go there.
That takes strength. That's willpower.
I'm blocking your ass. Stop it.
That's will motherfucking power right there.
Damn it!
I can't even listen.
Well, there goes goddamn dinner tonight.
Shit. You listen how skimmish you got when we talk. We even just generalizing this shit. He's actually in this shit. Oh my God. Oh man, that man right. Listen, man. Y'all keep saying Rev and Shanny to break up.
Was Shanny's Rev's first sexual escapade?
For Rev, yeah.
Okay.
Shanny was the first.
Good God Almighty!
Isn't that fucked up?
That's sad. Ugly as I am, I've had some pretty damn women, and the worst that I've had was damn better than what Shannon will ever be.
Ugh.
Oh man, Rev. Oh man.
He can. When Rev doesn't have a fucked up haircut, he can get some women.
He could.
I
mean, fucker's got no game though.
Neither do I. But goddamn,
I think Rev got some game. I think Rev was flirting with. Remember, G-Man saying he was flirting with women. Rev got some game. It's just he stink. You can't have game when you stink. You can't go. You can't walk to a woman and be spitting game, and then turn around like, "Oh, excuse the funk, baby." You can't do that. You got to go up there correct. So I believe Rev got some game, but I believe once he took a whiff of it, I was like, God, he smelled like Shanny. He wakes up to that big broad.
Oh, Jesus. And how are you going to call somebody else not right in the head? God damn.
All of them. They're all
fucked up. They fucked up more than me.
They really are.
Yeah, I almost felt sad for him for a second, but that ended.
Every time I see Rev's face, it shows me. Look at Rev's eyes. It shows you that he don't want to be in his life.
He is a shell of a human being.
Yeah, it shows you that his soul was taken. Shanny took his soul. That's why she say, "Where would Rev be without me?" Will we be without you? Rev probably be a successful businessman without you, bitch.
Goddamn man. Goddamn. He'd be a productive fucking human being.
Yeah, Rev have a whole family without you, bitch. You know what I mean? Will you be without Rev? That's the question.
That picture right there looks like me after I got divorced. Like, oh, what the fuck am I going to do now? 2 months later, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to Mexico. Shit.
That's why Rev cheated. Remember Rev cheated or some shit like that? Right?
That was such bullshit.
Rev cheated. I think he knocked off some pussy. I think he finally got to he paid a $2 hooker. Listen, you could take a $2 hooker to the limit. They have no limits. You get what I'm saying? So Rev, he went up there funky. She was like, you gotta stink, baby. You gotta take a shower. He was like, all right, fuck it.
Jesus.
His uncle gave him $500. Here, take that. Don't tell him.
I'd give him $250 if we get a good hooker, a clean one.
He got himself a good hooker. And she rocked his world. She rocked his world so bad that when he got back home, he saw Shady big ass. The kids came downstairs. Kids gonna be kids, so they came downstairs being a little rude. Rev was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "God damn, Rev, what happened? I can't live like this.
I can't take
got
this
some good
anymore
pussy for a whole night." I can't. You big bitch, you took my soul.
You big bitch.
The fucking cow gonna take me away.
Yeah. And you know what? It's fucked up to say.
It is fucked up, but it's real.
He lashed out on the kid because he was so angry.
And freaking
kick the kid in the head because I finally got laid by a clean hooker instead of my so-called wife.
I believe she took Reb to the limits. I believe she took him to places that Shani didn't even dream about taking because she's too big.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
She just lays there.
Yeah, she just lays there. Take it. I bet she had Rev. He had his cowboy hat on. And you know what's so funny? I believe Gman probably got the hooker from.
Oh,
hey, Rev, man, I think you need some more on the pussy. Yeah, come. God has blessed me to give this one hooker 1,300. I'm gonna give you the same blessing.
You're going straight to hell, man. I'll see you there, brother.
Oh, he's what you said. Hold on. I bet Shady can suck the chrome off a bumper though.
Oh,
pretty sure that's how she drains men's souls. You know what? That fat. You know, I'm not saying fat. Bigger woman, BBW woman, obese woman. Yeah, they can suck a mean dick. Some of them.
Yeah, that ain't what Shani is.
Yeah, they can suck a mean dick. But I'm telling you, ain't no way in the world. Rev, you know, she made Rev cut his hair. Rev was like, it's worth it. That's why he cut it. It is worth it, bitch. She took me to seventh heaven. I don't give a fuck about this life.
You know, and freaking S. Campbell, like, you know, giving explanation to fucking the way they are, you know, it's opiates. You know, S. Campbell used to he had to deal with that stuff. I used to be a scumbag, not to their level. I am right. It's dope. Okay, I'll take his word for it, man. You know,
could be, yeah.
The fucking gorilla time. They've been chasing the dragon.
Kamal, you know, I think Kamal just like going there and fucking with Gman. That's all it is. That's all Kamal want to do. He want to go in there and talk shit. Have you try to pin Gman down because Kamal he be telling you, hey G, let me talk to you for a second, G, hold on for a second, hold on. And then he ask him a question. G-Man go, oh shit, you didn't ask me that, Kamal. So that's just be what Kamal do. But truthfully, G-Man, like Jeff said, G-Man is a willfully idiot. He admitted to doing so many different fucking he implicated himself in so many of their bullshit neglect. We all know G-Man knew about the neglect. G-Man didn't stop saying that he didn't. G-Man, you knew about it because if you said the cat was pissing on the tables, I'm sorry. So this whole time, you was telling me to meet those motherfuckers. You knew cats was pissing on the table.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Of all the shit that he said this last week, and I'm just like, damn, dude, tell on yourself some more. Just keep talking.
I came in, there was piles of garbage everywhere.
Yeah. And wouldn't take out the garbage. There was flies all over the place. And I come in and sprayed red, and there was flies and garbage. And I came back a week later, and there was more garbage.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, man.
You know. No, you know what's funny?
You took up for these motherfuckers? And then Shanny body slammed that kid. And, and like, Ray, you saw this?
Hold on, Jeff. Here's the funny part. When you try to ask him, when you try to present the question, so G-Man, you did know there was some neglect going on. That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question.
Come on in, Monkey Man. I put the link.
Loobis, you remember that shit? When you had G-Man a question, go, that's a loaded question.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's the master of deflecting.
Yeah, he is. I'm not going to answer that question because it makes me look like I'm
a piece of shit.
We already figured that one out. You was an accomplice. We already figured that out. Okay, cool. You didn't give a fuck about those kids. Nope. G-Man that once said, he did say, he was like, they used the kids against me. No, you didn't. I know G-Man told me, and on the recordings, he said it again. G-Man fucking said he wanted them out from day one. Even he said on the stream, he told Shanny and Rev, this is temporary. You're not going to be here that long, just a couple of months. So that means he didn't give a fuck if CPS was coming or not. He was going to kick them out regardlessly, with kids or without kids, with cats, without cats. They were going to go. So everybody stop feeding me that bullshit. Oh, G-Man was the kid, use the kids against him. No, G-Man walked in that house and said, fuck these kids. Get your lazy ass up.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get your fuck out. All y'all, cats, kids, dead hamsters, flies.
Yeah.
All y'all, get the fuck out.
And then he went to clean the house. Then he went to clean the house because they pissed on the table. Yeah, let's hear more of this guy right here. All right, man. We're gonna listen to you some more, man.
A knife. You remember that? Like, I would have excused that as childish behavior in like a horror movie or something back then. But before I knew him in real life, and I see that he can be an angel. He can be an angel walking through the door and just blessing you with everything that he could. And then the next second, he could turn to you and cut you. That is dangerous, folks. So, yeah, I think that's really, this is the last video I'll do on him. And you're not going to hear me mention the name Gary Lamont more ever again.
It was the last video videos ago.
Yeah.
I pray in the name of Jesus Christ for my brother. I pray in the name of Jesus that he turn from this vicious, ungodly, juvenile saber rattling, useless clanging cymbals. That is what, Gary, you have to really acknowledge this in your heart.
Hold on, Loobis, put that back up. Put that back up, please. Could you please put that back up? Do anybody believe that?
Nope. This bitch is begging. What? Let me do the translation for you. What Rev is saying. G-Man, please pay my motherfucking bills because I'm too lazy to go to the stove because I stink and I need money. Please pay my bills.
Yeah, G-Man need to take a water hose to them. That's what he need to do. But the truth, let's be honest. This we call this chat right here with Loobis highlighted. The comments, Loobis highlighted. G-Man needed them to leave because he was renting a house and they get money from the rental, else they never left. Do you honestly believe that G-Man was gonna give any type of money to these motherfuckers?
No.
I think he would have to Rev.
You believe that?
I think so.
You
Before.
really believe that? I'm
Something,
telling you,
I think.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Gman, when he was thinking about taking Drag the Call or whatever happened in that situation, let's say if he would have took Drag the Call and got 5 or 10,000 from him, right? Let's say that he would have gave that money to Shani and Rev.
Oh, okay. But from the house, he was going to keep it all?
G-Man said it himself on there.
Mm.
G-Man, you know what he probably would have did? He probably would have kept taking care of them. But God forbid he would have gave them any thousands of dollars.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He would have
I'll give you that. Like, he probably still would have been like paying their bills and
he'd been paying
like
their bills and take care of them. Yeah, that's how far. But let Rev say, "Hey, G-Man, you gonna give me half of the rent? Fuck out of here." G-Man was so cursing. The fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? So believe me when I say this. G-Man was trying to give them motherfuckers not a dime. He could claim he was, but he really wasn't. G-Man was gonna keep that shit to the end. Hold on to it. That's why he kicked them out. He fed them a story.
Y'all have a good night. I got to work tomorrow and actually go to work and make money and do things that Rev and Shanny don't.
Hey, Jeff, it was good to see. It's good to hear from you again, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for
coming on.
Thanks for letting me ramble, guys. Y'all take care.
Hey, Jeff, take care, man. Good to see you again.
Y'all too.
But yeah, G-Man wasn't ready for that dumb shit.
Because I mean, I figured he was going to do it because it was us against them, because Shane and Rev were the only friends he had, kind of thing,
I'm be honest with you, the only person I could see him giving money to is Evangelist Ken.
Okay, but so maybe, but you're right. Like, I would say he probably wouldn't be giving him cash.
No.
But he would have been, you're right, he would have kept taking care of him,
Yeah, he would have kept taking
care of him. Like, assuming that they were able to get a job or something and pay for a place to live. Gmail would be, okay, I'll take care of your phone bill. Hey, I'll get you guys some food, shit like that. He would have kept doing that, I'm sure. If they didn't start talking shit like Shandy did and blew it,
They just were talking the same shit they've been talking all these years about G-Man. What set him off now?
That he kicked them out.
And he saw it would be a come up. The kids is in CPS. He kicked them out. He about to rent the house. I don't think so. He could rent to some college students, or he could sell it.
I mean, because look, I'll give G-Man at least this, because so now we know how he was dealing with this shit the entire time, right? And then he finally kicked them out, right? And still he stayed quiet about it. And he was still giving them money to help them pay for wherever they're staying. It was when Shandy suddenly went, "Fuck you, G-Man, blah, blah, blah." And then G-Man said, "All right, we're fucking doing this." And then G-Man went all out. Mm-hmm. So he was still going to be doing it, because he was still staying quiet about the shit he was dealing with.
No, he wasn't
opened her mouth.
He wasn't staying quiet. He was defending them. He was telling them, "How do y'all know their house is dirty? How do you know they don't clean?"
Yeah. So he wasn't saying, "Yeah, you guys are right. Fuck these people."
Mm-hmm.
So he was still going to be cool about it, trying to help him out until Shanny started freaking mouthing off.
I just can't wait for them to make up again.
Oh, what happened for sure.
That is something I can't wait for. They're gonna come back and they're gonna gather again. They're gonna have a good conversation. They're gonna forgive each other and move on.
Yeah, and then Jimmy again. I'm not going to talk about Shanny and Rev on this channel because they are my brothers and whatever, blah blah blah, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. And then he go back at Attack and Drag.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's keep playing Rev, because Rev is the Christian now. He hoping Jesus clear up G-Man heart.
A lot of what you think you've done for the kingdom of God is absolute clanging cymbals to God's ears. And this is I'm somber right now, bro. Like a spirit of heaviness just came on me, brother. You really have to evaluate what you've been doing. I think you have this amazing mission with the Black Hebrew Israelites. You don't care, man. You are way too deep into this arena stuff, and you need to come out of it. Jesus Christ is going to absolutely smash your knees apart if you don't stop this. You need to go back to the gospel. You need to go back to why I knew you were here. You got some kind of unclean spirit of contention and division, and you need deliverance. May Jesus Christ rebuke and correct you.
Well, okay, Rev was letting out
full of shit. Rev was full of shit, Loobis. You know
Oh
that.
yeah. I mean, but he was letting out shit we already knew about Gman.
Yes. Did you tell us shit we already knew? Gman stone crazy.
Yeah. He's fucking nuts.
We already knew he fucking crazy. Gman wants to divide and conquer. We already knew that too. We already knew he's malicious.
Yeah.
We knew that. What were you saying, Rev? That we want the juicy shit. Gman giving everybody the juicy shit. So why don't you stop the bullshit, Rev and Shani, and start saying what it really is? Say what Gman actually went in there and did. Say the juicy shit. And I bet if they start saying juicy shit about Gman, some people will side with them. There's people that hate Gman that will side with shit.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Let Rev say, one day me and Gman was riding in the car and he put his hand on my thigh and said everything gonna be okay, brother.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Gman puts his hand on your thigh. All types of shit. You know what I mean? Like, G-Man used to see they try to act all modest. That's what I don't like about Shani Red. They want to G-Man figured out he can't be the victim. You get what I'm saying? So what G-Man is doing is he's attacking. He's an attack dog. I'm going to attack him, I'm going to attack him, attack. Shani and Rev is still trying to be the victims. You hear them, Jesus, clear up your heart. God bless you. I hope he does. You need to be rebuked. Fuck the bullshit, Rev. You know what I mean? Jesus, clear up your heart.
Oh shit, hold on. That's me. Sorry about that. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, fuck the bullshit. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. That's all. And I bet I'm telling you, if Rev and Shani do that, it's gonna make this juicy. We talk about the old Reverend Shani back in the day when they kicked G-Man out the house. They was calling him all types of shit. You know what I mean? Bring back those Reverend Shannies,
Oh, and then right here, G-Man tried to steal his homeboy's GoFundMe, a fucking Christian brother.
I heard about that. I heard about that. But they said they gave the money.
Yeah, but you know what? Either way, maybe he wasn't going to steal it. Maybe he was going to use it as hey, now you have to thank me for it. It was suspicious as fuck. Okay, it was just dude, if there's something that's gonna look suspicious, it's gonna be that, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Oh shit. Shannon recently heavily implied G-Man was inappropriate with minors. She made a video to G-Man where she kept repeating, remember what God says about touching children? That would be her next angle. Oh, G-Man touching children? I don't know about that.
I don't believe that.
I know G-Man's all types of crazies, but I don't know.
Nah, I don't believe that. I wouldn't believe that for a second. He'll hit a kid before he touches it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You tell me G-Man beat up a woman or a kid,
I'll believe that. I'll believe that.
A heartbeat. Because all the shit Louis, you remember one live G-Man was on? G-Man was talking about how a woman's supposed to be in the kitchen and everything. And he was ranting. He was upset. He was like, if she's trying to tell me what to do, I grab her, throw her out the window. I said, God damn, G-Man. So if you tell me G-Man beat a bitch up, I might be like, oh, G-Man beat a woman up. Oh
yeah, I'll believe that. I'll believe that. But freaking getting all touchy, nah, no way. No way.
G-Man touching no kids. I mean, I could be corrected, but I just don't see it.
No, he'll hit a kid. I'll see.
Yeah, he'll punch a kid in the
face. Second.
Oh, now, you tell me he beat William and them up, I'll probably believe that.
If some kid in the street threw something at him, he'll punch that kid. Yeah.
G-Man don't have no goddamn. G-Man gonna be G-Man, bro.
Yep.
He's gonna be G-Man. The contract video started
So stupid.
The contract video started because, you know, advice was given to G-Man.
From a troll.
No, it was good advice.
Oh, really?
Advice was given to G-Man about saying, hey man, there's a process that you could do that will help you. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're actually trying to sue somebody, start with a cease and desist. You start with that. And then you stop talking about the person. And then you stop, then when that person stops talking about you, you know what I mean? Excuse me, the person continue talking about you. If it's any, you know, defamation of character or anything like that, you got a case. You get what I mean?
Okay. But so then this contract, that term doesn't exist. Contract video. It makes no sense.
Well, that's G-Man.
You know, Drag did admit to where when Gman was talking about this lawyer that he was talking to, Drag admitted it was a troll from his camp, but he had nothing to do with it, but he knew that it was happening.
So troll. So G-Man lawyer was a troll.
A troll, yeah.
Oh my God.
Reggie Cochran was the guy's name.
That don't even sound right, Reggie Cochran. Do that sound right? Reggie Cochran.
G-Man fell for a hook, line, and sinker, man.
Who the fuck? Who fall for that?
G-Man.
First of all, it's a lawyer that you never met.
Yeah, for months, unless Drag is lying, but for months, G-Man, you know, was talking to this. You would hear him. I'm talking to you. I got this lawyer. I got these lawyers. The entire time he was talking to a troll. The guy was fucking with him, pretending to be a lawyer. He told him about the contract video, you know, and that because G-Man was like, I've got a case here. Anybody would say, dude, you've got absolutely nothing here. You've got nothing here, right? It's people making fun of you on YouTube. But G-Man, I've got a case, man. You guys are in so much trouble, blah, blah, you know? And it was this fake lawyer feeding him all this shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. First thing, you should never get legal advice for somebody that you don't meet. You always get legal advice from a person face to face or through a personal telephone line, and you never talk about your case fully.
Mm-hmm.
You will want to go meet the person, have a sit down, and discuss your case. Fuck is G-Man doing talking about a case through email? What kind of shit is that? Reggie Cochran? Who the fuck is Reggie Cochran? I'll be like, it's just. I hope he didn't fall for that dumb shit. I really do.
He did?
I really hope he has it, man.
Who's more likely to be lying? Dragnet or G-Man?
Man, I don't know, man. I just hope he don't fall for me. I'm trying to give him the benefit. Now, this is something I'm trying to give him benefit of doubt of. He's not. You can't be that stupid.
Yeah. Yes, G-Man can be that stupid.
Oh my God. That is so. Oh my God. You know that took all the energy out of me right now. That took all of my I'm sorry, I can't believe that, man. I can't believe somebody's actually that stupid to fall for something that trivial.
Yeah, the fact that it worked is the thing that's like, no way, dude. But no, yeah, forget. I mean, come on, dude. G-Man really is that stupid. Like, it's sad. It's sad that he's that dumb, you know?
Well, he is stupid. I could give him that. He is. Because Indigo proved that he was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave yourself some money?
Huh? Well, what are you talking about? Huh?
Indigo proved that G-Man was hell of a stupid. He did. She did. Indigo used to change her fucking faith every 2 weeks. Her faith would change. Was she? She was I'm a newborn Christian. Did she go on Vaughn channel? I'm a pagan. Did she go back on G-Man channel? I have found Christ again. It's like, God damn, bitch, what are you? You know what I mean? So Indigo changed her religion frequently. And G-Man stood the course. I will convert her. But really, what we know, G-Man wanted to fuck her. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, G-Man wanted a relationship. Yeah, and
Flash
the
those
Loobis. I gave myself money to make myself feel good. Yes, makes me feel good.
She flashed her titties at him. She said,
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Gman wanted a relationship with her,
Gman wanted that broad.
but oh god, it would be the lamest relationship.
Why would it?
Because dude, come on, Gman. Like fucking dude, I don't care what you say, GP. Gman does not know how to fuck. Okay, it would be the lame. It would be like lights off. It would be like all lame, you know. And then fucking like Gman's not a like okay. My mom, she always says something how like that makes me laugh. Like okay, like when it comes to attractiveness, right? Okay, like guys, yeah, we want a chick who's fucking fine. You know, we want a chick who looks good, right? And like my mom would always say how like okay, you got attractive men, right? But then when it comes to ugly, right? You've got like ugly guys, and then you've got ugly but not embarrassing. Okay, so you can be with an ugly guy who's not embarrassing. Okay, G-Man would be embarrassing because he's kind of crazy, you know. Like Benicio del Toro, that's an ugly motherfucker, but he wouldn't be embarrassing. I don't know. I'm shoehorning that in. Like no chick is gonna go, this is my man. To G-Man? Fuck that, dude.
But, see, we gotta understand. G-Man works out. Remember, G-Man, he used to try to do the wrestling thing. You know what I mean? So G-Man hit that gym and worked out. Maybe not lift heavy weights, but the motherfucker ran. He kept his body in great shape. Yeah. G-Man's one of those dudes that what men said about females, men will call a female butterhead. You know, she looked good. Everything looked good, butterhead. You know?
Oh, Butterface.
Butterface. Butterface. We call him Butterhead. But G-Man would be that. G-Man would be the type of dude that he's all cut up and everything, but as soon as you look him in his face, you're like, God damn. You get what I'm saying? So,
well, you know what? With G-Man, I mean, I wouldn't even say it because look, okay, G-Man's not an ugly guy. You know, you're right. Like he's like in shape, you know, but it's that he's fucking crazy.
That's the point.
You know,
he not only he's crazy, he got
Crazy Boy Kansas, Crazy Boy. Thank you very much for the laughs. Thank you so much. This is gonna all be donated to the school I work at. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, so it's that he's crazy, you know, because I mean, let's be honest. Let's say he wasn't crazy. Let's say he was a normal dude. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with G-Man. You know, like he's not freaking all weird looking or anything. It's that, but he's fucking crazy, and he acts like it. You can see it in his eyes. You know.
Yes, you can see it dead in his eyes, and his conversational skills is horrible because there was a point where G-Man was at the park. And it's so stupid. I can't believe I'm fucking repeating this crazy story. But G-Man was at the park.
I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. That Ivy Rose, your mom is a wise woman. Okay, so you do know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, okay, like there's ugly, but then there's like ugly but not embarrassing. Like in Spanish, my mom says, es feo pero no da vergüenza. So that's okay. So all right, okay, I'm sorry, GP, continue.
Oh, you call them Cincinnati Bengals. The uniform is dope, but the helmet's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, but no, it was a woman that G-Man was in the park. You know, he do his little workout in the park. There was a woman and she was jogging and she stopped and she saw G-Man, and you know, G-Man was glistening. You know, he was looking like He-Man. So the woman was like, "Oh my God, you know, not a lot." Listen, I'm be honest with you. If motherfucking Batista could get pussy, G-Man could get pussy. You get what I'm saying? There are dudes out there, their bodies are nice and their face are fucked up, and they knocking off chicks they're knocking off probably like 4 or 5 chicks a week. You get what I mean? So it's not like G-Man can't get it. It's just he talks himself out of it. You know?
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Because again, G-Man isn't like the grossest thing I've ever seen, but but he's fucking crazy. So the way he talks, the way he acts, the things he does. Look, a woman could be with an ugly man. Okay, a woman ain't gonna be with a guy who's fucking mentally handicapped. And whoa, hey, yo, you know, it's like I ain't doing that shit. You know. And that's what G-Man is.
Yeah, G-Man, when he opens his mouth, he remove all doubt.
Oh, yeah. The second he starts talking, you're like, oh, there's something wrong with this dude.
And you don't even be meaning it, too. You could be, trying to be, cautious. Like, hold on, man. Then you look at him like, something's really wrong with him. Because he told a girl, let me finish. He told her, he said, yeah, my name is G-Man. I got a YouTube page. And think he was looking at the fuck you talking about. Your name is G-Man. You got a YouTube page. You get what I'm saying? She was throwing it at him, Loobis.
Yeah.
Like, she was just, her pelvis was gravitating towards G-Man. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she wanted him.
Are you talking about that one story that Drag talks about?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. I remember hearing it. I remember hearing the video.
Oh my god! In that video, her pelvis was gravitating.
Oh yeah. Like you could hear her. Like
on the old GTV network channel, the old one.
Mm-hmm.
He had that shit on there.
You could hear her like she was like, oh hey, what's up? Hey, I hear you recording
she was
something.
on her.
And this fucking idiot live. Oh yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, my name's G-Man. I gotta. And people watching were like, what the fuck, G-Man? What the freaking say? Bye, gotta go. Freaking hang up and freaking close the deal. No, fucking this. Oh yeah, I'm doing this thing. You check me out on YouTube. And then the girl like, oh, okay, bye. And then he's like, yeah, all right. And then the video, and it was like, what the fuck?
The dude, what the dudes in the park was saying? It was like, that man fucked up that pussy.
Yeah.
I ain't going cap. He fucked it up. I've been saying he all that for YouTube. He's dedicated. All that for YouTube. Oh my god! You see, was that a missed opportunity or was that just plain stupidity?
It was him just being. It's his fucking brain. He's an idiot. Let's see, Bat Brat. When he's calm and talking normal, I have a hard time being mean to him. I prefer when he's being a crazy person. Then I don't feel bad for being an asshole towards him.
When he's calm.
Yeah, see, when he's calm and talking normal. Like I said, dude. Hey, like
I'm gonna be an asshole to him because I know his past. I know how G-Man really is. So if he's calm and talking normal, that shit don't mean nothing to me. That's just a tactic for him.
Yeah, that's just his like he. What do you call it? Like his disguise or something.
Yeah,
like
that's his mask.
Yeah, like how you said. How like Nate Brody, Hannah, these people who were trying to be friends with him and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Dude, when you see G-Man being like normal and cool, dude, I would have wanted to be one of those guys. Like I could see myself, dude, man. Like I could see myself flying to New York to, bro, man. I'm gonna, hey, let me spend a day with you. Hey, you're my buddy. Until I could see myself doing that. But then that fucking cycle comes down to, oh.
Yeah, you spend that day with him, and he's crab walking on the concrete, jumping over cars. He's trying to do cartwheels in the middle of the street. He's doing all types of shit to make you go, God damn! But if you say something, that's where you go get crazy, G-Man.
Yeah, and see, and the cartwheels jumping around. I could even take, because again, my view would have always been like, oh, he's that friend who's like, a little slow. So we kind of take care of him, That's how I thought he would be like that. But the asshole, he's an asshole in every way. He's a terrible person. And then that's just like, fuck this guy.
I don't let that shit fool me. I don't let that calm demeanor shit fool me. Because I know how G-Man really is. Now, to be honest with you, it's me being honest with you. If G-Man was a malicious person, he'd be a lot of people's friends. Nate, look at
exactly.
Nate, Hana.
I guarantee it.
Hana. Yeah, they actually did more for G-Man than me, Drag, or anybody else on YouTube could ever do for him. Those two motherfuckers was heavily G-Man friend. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they was able to push the bullshit to the side and be that man friend.
Yeah, and I guarantee that would have happened. They would have taken him, being the kind of crazy guy. They would have taken it and still been his for real friends.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that fucking that he's down at its core, he's a horrible guy.
Yeah,
and then that's when they're like, no, fuck this.
Yes,
so, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's absolutely true. Like he could have still been Christian And man, you guys are going to go to hell if you don't go to Christianity. Man, guys, you got to do something about it. He could still do all that, still be nuts, and they would have still taken him under his wing. You know, like I remember, like Nate Brody was talking about how, like, why he was doing it, right? And he was like, "Hey, well, look, you know, G-Man thinks that all these atheists are these awful people, right? Well, I'm an atheist, and let me show you what I'm like." And that's why Nate Brody would, you know, hey, let's go freaking go get some lunch. Hey, I'll hook you up. You know, this is what I'm like, and I'm an atheist, you know, and fucking, you know, we would have all been like
Hana
that,
did
you know,
the
but
same.
then G-Man
Hana did the
fucking
same.
shit.
Hana did the same to him.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
see, the problem with G-Man is he don't want friends in real life.
Mhm.
Other than
I don't think
Kim
it's that he
Jones.
doesn't want. I think
Listen to
he
me.
doesn't have.
Listen to me. He don't want friends in real life. He's so used to being alone and ridiculed that he's the person that you pick last for a basketball game, volleyball game. You know, he'd be the last pick if he ever get picked. You get what I'm saying? So he's so used to that I don't think G-Man wants that type of real life attention. G-Man wants the YouTube friends. This is his life. You know what I mean? YouTube is his life. Vecco, Jesus Lord, Pillbox, True Empiricist. He only met one person out that whole fucking group. Vecco.
Yeah.
But he takes all of the rest of them into his bosom. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think it's that he doesn't want real friends. I just think it's that he doesn't have real friends, and that's just how it's always been for him. So I don't think it's like he does. So I don't think it's like he's like avoiding it. It's just he just doesn't have it.
You see,
just because of how it is.
What you're saying has some validation, but G-Man has he always. Excuse me. Listen, G-Man has always destroyed every friendship he had.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So he just doesn't have it.
So it's not like he doesn't have friends. It's that he when he do get a friend, G-Man rather destroy it instead of nurturing it. You get what I mean? What I mean by nurturing it, when you're friends with somebody, you should know that a friendship is not all happy times, sharing and giggles. There's a lot that goes into a friendship. You want to have your friend challenge you. You get what I mean? You're gonna have your friend pull your coattail. These things is gonna happen.
But I don't think it's that G-Man's make it like, oh, I'd rather have it like this than like this. You know, I don't think it's that he's true. No, it's just because it's of how he is. So yeah, you're right. He destroys all of his friendships, right? Not because he's making a choice. No, it's because that's how he is. And everyone's like, fuck this guy. You know, like G-Man's always talking about being stabbed in the back. Right. Okay. Now, you know, we know what someone means by that. Like, that's like you've been betrayed, right?
Yeah, G-Man, the motherfucker.
I can't say that. You know, people have done me wrong. You know, people have made me angry, stuff like that. I can't honestly say that I've ever been stabbed in the back. Like, that is like a super betrayal, you know? Bro. And yet, G-Man, I've been stabbed in the back by everyone.
Bro.
My family, my friends. It's like, really, dude? You know, so it's like, you know, are you sure it's just not that you're a fucking dick and they got fed up with you?
Bro,
you know?
Let me tell you something, bro. The people you just named, right? The people you just named that were G-Man friends, both of them were very successful. Why the fuck, when you have this access to these people, they challenge you a little bit on certain matters, and as a man, instead of seeing that, these are my true friends, they try and look out for me, you turn around and attack them and destroy you whatever friendship you have with them. And these motherfuckers are successful. You don't think, see, G-Man just getting super chats, you don't think if he would have calmed himself down and well, you know what I'm saying, and behave himself, that he would have been on Nate's channel a few times? You get what I'm saying? You don't think that?
No,
Nate was his friend to the core. Nate would have been like, hey, you come on here. That were all the topics, a few topics to give G-Man exposure. You get what I mean? You don't think these things would have happened for G-Man? G-Man he's putting himself That's why, excuse me, keep putting himself in these fucking crazy predicaments. That's why I keep saying to you, G-Man is self-destructive. He would destroy himself. I told you a long time ago, Loobis, I even hooked him back up with Hana. I talked to Hana on the, it was over Discord, but I talked to Hana heavy. Hey, you should do this. She's like, I don't mind. Hey, tell G-Man to call me this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I connected them two. You know what the motherfucker said? She's a spy for drag. I said, she ain't a spy for drag. She might like you. You don't know. She's a fucking spy for drag. And he encouraged me. He said, she's a spy for drag. No, hell no. But that is what G-Man mindset is at.
Yeah.
These people that drag is cool with, they were willing to check drag. Listen, man, leave this guy alone. They was saying that to drag. Leave him alone. This is my friend. Leave him alone.
Uh-huh.
And drag was like, okay, cool. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But G-Man don't know how. He just want to fuck up all of his situations, and that's why drag masterful. That's why I'm tired. Excuse me. That's why drag
masterfully
destroy G-Man career. G-Man career is starting back up off the bullshit he's saying about Shani and Rev.
Uh-huh.
Pretty soon, people gonna start holding G-Man feet to the fire.
Oh, it's gonna happen for sure.
Gonna realize that. Pretty soon, people gonna be like, you knew about the neglect. You knew that those kids was in a bad situation. You knew about all this about Shani and Rev. You knew that even you went as far to tell us that Shani and Rev invited you to fuck you in a threesome. So no, I'm just saying he went as far to say that shit.
Yeah.
So all those years that fuck the years that you knew him, the whole time they was at that house, you allowed them. You allowed them to turn a blind eye to all of their shenanigans, all the neglect, everything they did to those kids, which the people that was saying, G-Man, they're neglecting them. Why don't you do something about it? So pretty soon somebody's going to hold his feet to the fire and he's not going to like it. And he's going to fucking turn cold. And he's going to fucking attack people again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to really happen. He's going to attack the atheists again because the atheist is going to hold his feet to the fire.
Yeah. And also, real quick, Monkey Man. Yeah, but I'm a fat dude. I'm going to stop reading there. Okay. That's it. Okay. All right. Okay, continue. I just want to read that part.
No, I'm just, that's all I had to say. Like, he don't know that he's setting himself up for failure. That's all he is.
So like, so like how G-Man, he'll be pushing away, all these friendships that he has, right? Now, G-Man does describe this, right? And he describes this as the process of people trying to convert him, okay? When I hear the description, it's like, oh, those are people who are trying to be your friends who get sick of you, okay? Tell me if that's not what this sounds like, okay?
When I first I made a YouTube video on my G-Man channel. I'll put it to you this way. And I said there are three stages to them trying to deconvert you. And this is probably what happened to her, to be honest. There's always three stages to deconversion. The first thing they try to do is be your friend. And by the way, I know several people who are in this stage right now, and they're noticing that they're starting to go into stage 2. Because when you get into stage 3, that's when you're dealing with me. I'm sorry. No, I'm at the latter end of stage 2 going into stage 3. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Well, actually, no, I'm in stage 3 going into death. I'll put it to you that way. Stage 1 is them trying to be your friend. These people will try to speak nicely of you, say they would rather be around you than another Christian. These are terms that you're going to hear them use. If I was going to convert to Christianity, it'd be your Christianity, right? That's when they're being friendly to you. They'll donate money to your channel. They'll visit your channel. They'll give you platforms to speak and all this other stuff and whatnot, because they believe that if you spend enough time around you, they'll be able to deconvert you. Okay. Stage number 2 is when they start debating you and doing it aggressively, and they will begin to attack you, but not as strong as stage 3 is going to be. But they'll attack you, say that you're wrong, critique you, get everybody to talk about you, You know what I mean? And that's stage 2. Stage 3 is something totally different. Stage number 3 is the age of slander, and for them to attack. Now, if you listen to the people that are actually slandering me, you'll notice that they've been through stage 1 and 2 with me, right? Stage number 3 is when they slander you, make up stuff out of thin air, because by this particular point, everybody don't like you. So it's easy to convince them of a lie. You know, this is why when you guys tell me that you're a pistivist and that you guys take things on evidence, I just laugh. I don't take it seriously, because, you know, if you took things on evidence, you wouldn't believe half the garbage that these people say on YouTube. You just wouldn't, because there is no evidence for it. But the bottom line is that they'll do anything they can to try to destroy your character, even go so far as to try to kill you. Hence, when you get the Joseph Stalins in history, when you get the Lenins in history, these mass murderers. See, a lot of them support those.
Now, doesn't that sound like someone trying to be his friend, starting to kind of argue with him a little bit over, hey, man, you're wrong on this, then finally going, dude, fuck this fool. Just like what happened with you, GP.
You know what G-Man's talking about? G-Man's talking about the reaction. See, G-Man don't know how to separate real friends from reaction channels. That's why I said YouTube his whole life, that his brain is still stuck on the YouTube tactics. He has to separate it from his real life. So when a friend challenges him, he's still thinking about how the reaction channels would challenge him. Everything he said a reaction channel would do. A person would, you know what I'm saying, would build a channel off you. G-Man's not realizing that. He can't separate. There's no difference. And that's why I keep telling people, G-Man is fucking crazy. He don't know the difference. He lives and breathes YouTube. He does. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck how much time G-Man said, I don't care about YouTube. If he really didn't care about YouTube, G-Man would have left this community a long time ago. You know how many different communities that hate G-Man? G-Man could fucking and this is the truth. G-Man could fucking delete both his channels right now and go to a whole nother community that hates him. I mean, eventually somebody would notice, but by that time he already would have 1,002 subscribers. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. G-Man could disappear from here for a little while. G-Man don't want to do that. This is, to him, he feels like, I built this. Mm-hmm. This is mine. This community that hates me is mine. And the problem is that when somebody try to be a real life friend, he can't handle it because he's still thinking about how people on the internet would attack him.
And it's all in response to what G-Man is doing.
Yeah, but think about this, Louis. Nathan, Nathan Lawyer was the only person he called when he was in the hospital, right? Mm-hmm. He called Nathan Hanna. Yeah. Who the fuck? Why didn't you call Veckel? Why didn't you call Jesus Lord? Why didn't you call Pillbox? Why didn't you call True Comparisons? Why didn't you call these other guys? Veckel's upstate New York, I heard. Why didn't you call him? Hey, Veckel, come down here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Veckel, if he's a Christian, he would have came down there and make sure you're good. You get what I mean? Yeah. So why did he call Veckel on? See, this is the bullshit I'm saying. He called the people he thought was his friend, no matter what belief they had. Fuck whatever you believe in. You're my friend. And I'm going through this hard time, this hardship in my life. This is the problem with G-Man. Soon as his friends spoke not out against him to other people, spoke against him in person. Hey, G-Man, you fucking up.
And then he's like, fuck it.
You're a reaction channel now.
Yeah. You stabbed me in the back.
You stabbed me in the back.
Like, I disagreed with you, man. I gave you some criticism, you know? Freaking Monkey Man. Loobis is still jealous of my eggplant. He asked me for pictures almost as much as Miss Parker. Hey, Monkey Man, ever heard of private conversations? You piece of shit. Fucking asshole. Okay.
That's some next shit. Asking for pictures.
Okay. Yeah. No, but yeah, so he ends up ruining it, you know?
He ruins it. But he never ruined Shani and Red relationship. For some reason, no motherfuckers, he like latched on to them for years. for 4 years. So that really told me some shit about Gman. That taught me some shit. People who was willing to help you, people that was willing to challenge you as a friend, you didn't want that shit. You want the people that depends on you. That's G-Man, really. G-Man wanted Shanny and Rev to depend on him.
Yeah.
He wanted the people that he could control. See, we all sat back and thought that Shanny and Rev was controlling G-Man. G-Man was really controlling those motherfuckers too.
Oh yeah, they're doing it to each other. Like they were all in there for their own ulterior motives and shit. You
Exactly. G-Man was telling the motherfucker, listen, whenever you say I tell him put me on speaker and I curse everybody out. That's some tough shit. That's what my grandfather used to do. Put me on speaker. You put him on speaker. All of you in the car, you know, he talk shit to all of us. So it's like G-Man was listen, G-Man was on the level with Shanny and Rev that I would never understand. I would never understand it. You were from having successful people in your life to having bums, and you treat the bums like fucking kings and queens, and you treat the successful people like shit. I don't understand that, bro. I don't know how. G-Man could have been in a successful. He could be successful right now on the channel, but he went to Shanny and Rev, the most hated two YouTubers that ever fucking walked the face of the earth.
Yeah,
who don't hate
more than G-Man?
I don't even know one person.
Two people who are hated more than G-Man.
I mean, those people hated so much that if you go to like communities that never heard of drag in their life, and you mention, hey, Shanny and Rev, I hate them. You hate them.
Well, really, I would say it's more Shanny. That Shanny is the one who's so hated, you know?
Shanny was in so many different other communities people don't know about. G-Man knows. Shanny is hated around them.
Yeah.
She's hated.
Yeah, like they legit, they like I've said it before, how people on YouTube don't like G-Man, but people on YouTube hate Shanny. They fucking hate her, like hate her for reals, you know, and that's what G-Man got mixed in with, you know.
And that's a good thing. If Rev and Shanny actually start making videos about G-Man, he'll run back. Yes, he will.
Oh yeah.
Remember, G-Man told Rev he'd piss on his mother's grave.
Yeah, he has a short memory. G-Man has a really short memory.
Yeah, that's some tough shit to say to somebody. You don't think so, Loobis?
What?
I piss on your mother's grave.
Oh yeah, I mean, first of all, that's a stupid thing to say. Like, I'll just be like, what? But I know what he was trying to, like, he was trying to cross the line there, you know? Like, you know, like he was trying to say something where it's like, oh, we're gonna fight now. I mean, really, and it would be like, what? You said you're gonna piss on my mom's grave? You know, it's like, okay, lame-o. But what he was trying to do was cross the line. Because he was like if I was like talking about your kids, right? That would be an ass kicking. You know, like if I started talking shit on your kids, you'd be kicking my ass because I crossed the line. That's what he was trying to do. It was just like a stupid thing he said, though. You know,
but that's how it really is.
Yeah,
G-Man. Right now they're going through the nitty gritty. Give it like a couple of weeks or a month. G-Man, something they're gonna try to hold G-Man feet to the fire. Like I said before, G-Man gonna run back to Shanny and Rev. They're gonna form an alliance, and they all gonna keep going at drag. They're gonna go back at drag.
Yeah. Because right now drag's being nice because he's getting a bunch of nice juicy dirt.
He's getting inside information.
Oh yeah,
So eventually it's gonna run out, and drag.
Oh yeah. It's gonna happen quick.
He's gonna need G-Man to return,
blocking everyone again. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, drag is going to run out of the fucking content. So he's going to need G-Man to make an alliance again with Shanny and Rev to get more juicy information. So this is just a cycle. It's a cycle.
Yeah. It's a cycle that happens over and over again, too. It's like, ooh. You know, like if you've watched G-Man for a couple of years, it's already plain as day where it's like, oh, yeah, it literally is a cycle that happens. You know, just his arch enemy Dragnut, right? He said it. Okay. Right now, G-Man's got everyone blocked. Well, G-Man's going to get bored with talking to himself. So he's gonna have to start opening it up again. And sure enough, that's what he did, right? And we all came back in.
Yeah,
We all came back in, and then that block button started getting fast again. So me and you were gone. So what the fuck? What did we do? But he still got all those other people that he hates. Still good, but it's gonna happen again. And he's gonna get angry. He'll block everyone again. He'll be talking to himself, and then he's gonna unblock everyone, and the whole cycle will go again. And then there'll be a handful of new people in there who have this fresh perspective that will piss him off.
But you know what? Like, let's not excuse Shanny and Rev. Shanny and Rev are fucking Shanny is the leader of all that. She is horrible. Shanny makes people want to throw up because Shanny is the ultimate victim. If for some reason she's sick, she can't walk, her legs are swelling, all this has happened to her, but yet she's not trying to lose any of that fucking weight. If you lose some weight, if you do anything to help yourself lose weight, you'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, take some diet pills, do something. And Rev is enabling her. That's all he's doing. He's so afraid of her. Now I'm gonna say that's not love. That's fucking fear. Rev is afraid that Shanny will beat his ass or leave.
Yeah.
And Shanny,
because Rev loves her. But it's like, dude, she don't love you, bro.
No, Shanny don't love the nigga. Oh, Shanny don't love that dude, man. Shanny loves money. She loves a person taking care of her. She loves ordering for some fucking Italian restaurant, eating some type of lasagne or some shit like that.
And and again, what?
Loves that.
Yeah, and you know what? If that was Shanny's motivation, if that's how she was, that would be fine. Okay, like if that's I want to be taken care of, and this fine, you could do that, but you got to be offering some fucking amazing ass, dude. If you want to play that card. And that what she's offering, it's like, what? Are you fucking nuts, dude?
You can't be a big woman. You can't be that size.
Hey, okay. I mean, hey, there's guys who like big women, fine, okay?
Not that size.
Not
that
size,
take care of that
and
size.
not that unclean. It's
not the unclean,
dude. Like, because you could, I want to be taken care of. I don't want to work. Fine, you could do that, but you got to offer up some ass, dude. Some good ass to get that. That's not what she's offering, dude.
Yeah, you gotta take the water hose to the pussy. Take out a hose.
Yeah.
Fireman hose. Hit the pussy with it. No, but you know what? You're right about that. See, that's not only the problem. The other part of that problem is that, and I can't stress this enough to everybody. When you are a obese person, the best way to get your health back is to work out. I'm not talking about go to the gym for hours, lift weights, because Shanny shouldn't touch not a one weight in her life. Shanny should do all calisthenics. That's all she should do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if she can't walk, bitch, you would make, Shanny would be a millionaire if she fucking put her I'm do some shit like I'm gonna lose 600 pounds.
Yeah.
By her going through that process and showing people won't hate her. People won't hate her as much.
Yeah.
They were actually trying.
Has no desire for that.
Yeah, they were actually trying to help out. All right, bitch, go ahead and lose that weight. But she's just such a she's not even a horrible person. She is just such a victim. Yeah. Everything is everybody else's fault. Like, bitch, you almost homeless. When you gonna start blaming yourself for some of that shit? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's bitch, you talking about your legs are swelling up. When you gonna start blaming yourself? You're talking about, oh, I can't walk. When you gonna start blaming yourself for gaining all that weight? Rev has nothing to do with you, bitch. That's a me thing. You need to get yourself together. And that's what I see when I see those two. I see two people that want to be the victims. That APS was like, We ain't going to what helping who? Adult services told them we can't help you. Yeah, what you mean? I know Rev was like,
Yeah, I never heard of that, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know that shit exists. You know?
You never heard of that?
No, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, adult services is for like, yeah, they, you know,
yeah, people who are freaking, they need help. They need help,
they
right?
need help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never known that existed. You know, but yeah, but then even they were like, yeah, we can't do anything here. Like, this is all you. You know,
because Rev could work.
You know.
Rev could work. Y'all are able to work, so we can't help people that's able to work. Able bodies that should join the workforce. Rev, he could go just clean up. You get what I mean? Push the broom. You know, you don't have to do no heavy duty work. Rev wants to walk in a job and they cut him a check for $800.
Yeah, for just like, hey, I'm just supervising or whatever. It's like whatever, you know.
Yeah. Like, first of all, you don't even look like a supervisor. You walk in a job, they might throw you in the bath, in the wash, you know, in the shower, wash your ass, scrub your ass with a push broom. You don't know what the fuck they do to Rev. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and the bad part of all this, the fucked up part is, Gman knew.
Yep, he knew.
That is the fucked up part. Gman knew they were nasty. Gman knew they didn't want to get jobs. Gman knew every fucked up thing about him. And all you people out there that was saying Reverend Shanny is nasty, Reverend Shanny stinks, Reverend Shanny this. Gman even know that back in the apartment when those cats was all that shit in the cat box, in the cat litter box, that was true.
Yeah, when he was saying that it was us doing it there to make it look like that. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, now Gman without a doubt knows, no, because that's how my house looked after they left.
Exactly. Gman knew that cat box was fucked up, but yet he went against everybody. Even you, Loobis.
Yeah.
He went against everybody. He blocked me and you.
And still, and even now that it's like without a doubt, still he's like, well, you know, now after I've seen this stuff, you know, I can't be so quick to not judge again. And it's like, holy shit, bro. Just say, I was wrong. You guys were right. They're fucking exactly. It's like he is like so trying to like skirt around it, you know?
The cats was pissing on his table. So if they was pissing on the table in other places in the house, what's up with those cat litter boxes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So something that's adding up. So you knew when I showed that video of the cat litter box, you knew that was fucked up. You remember the conversation I had with Gman? You remember he told me that it was like the first conversation we had, like after when we was beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, and he was defending Shanny so hard.
And and like when you, I think, is it like when you were like, hey, Gman, hey, I got some work, you know, I could have you do for me, and then he was trying to get them to get to you to give them work, right?
No. That's the next conversation we had.
Okay.
The first one we had when he was calling me out, telling me I ain't a Christian, all that. And when I sat down, I was calm and I was talking to him. I mean, I didn't raise my voice, I didn't yell at him, everything. And he asked me, he said, what's the problem with Shanny and Rev? What's my problem with them? And I said, hey, they're disgusting. I said, did you see their house? Oh, here we go. And then he was like, then I asked him, I said, I broke down what child neglect was. So, you know, I broke it down. So, and Gman he was like, oh, so what I got to do? I said, so the child is peeing on the walls and the parent is not doing anything about it. That's neglect. You are letting your child pee on the walls. You get what I mean? So Gman was like, I think it was there, Loobis, because Gman said to me, he said, so you never had a child that had a bladder problem?
Yeah. And it was like, what the fuck, dude?
I said, what that have to do with the child? Instead of him trying to rush to the bathroom, he's just turned to the wall, urinate on the wall.
Yeah. And Shanny's mom said that's what the kids were doing, and Shanny did nothing. You know?
Exactly. They were just urinating on the walls. So if Gman
throwing away dishes,
willing to defend that, if he's willing to defend shit like that, and he knew back then that they were nasty, then Gman lost all credibility to me. You know, it's when people fail to realize Yes, G-Man is attacking the people. Yes, he have inside information, but let's not exclude that this motherfucker allowed them. When I mean about allowed them to do this, to continue this bullshit, he defended them to the point that he was ready to fucking cancel anybody for Shani and Rev.
Yeah, yeah.
He
And
brought them on his channel, on the GTV network channel. He brought them on that channel multiple times and had Shani say, "Oh, what about this? What about that?" While they was living in his house, have Shani talking about how she, how they love G-Man, how they cold. He not only was he fucking not only was he fucking lying for them, he was promoting them.
Yeah.
So that's why I can never excuse G-Man behavior. No matter how much he had to emphasize, I don't give a fuck if G-Man tells us and shows us all the receipts. The motherfucker is a scumbag.
And freaking Ivy Rose, that's why he stayed friends with them for so long. All three think it's not a big deal to have those over-the-top blow-up type reactions, not apologize, and act like it never happened. You know what? That's all three of them.
That's all three of them in a nutshell.
That's why they're still together.
Yes, that's why.
And Mr. Know-It-All, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
No, that's not, you're not pissing on the walls. No, come on.
S. Campbell, GP, he knew the whole time. He knew she body slammed that kid. He saw the house. He bought the drugs. He knew they were doing porn with the kids around. Ooh, yeah. And he turned a blind eye.
Just
one time I had a dream. I was at a urinal. When I woke up, I was laying on my couch, back arched, dick out, pissing everywhere. Holy shit!
Okay, but you was you was dreaming. These kids wasn't dreaming. They were just walking towards the corner. Yeah, they corner of the wall pissing. And G-Man knows this. That's why he said the bladder problem. Try to cover up.
That's bull. Yeah, that's G-Man. He's learned over the years of getting his ass kicked. G-Man always will have an answer for something. He can always have it. He'll always have an answer. It's like, bro, they're pissing on the kid. Never had a bladder problem. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, a fucking homeboy's gotten good with that shit.
He did.
It may be a bad answer, but he'll always have an answer.
Yeah, he mastered that shit. But
yeah, he mastered it.
I wanted to say something about this. So this was my ending to everything I just said. And this was really turned me off from this. And I talk shit about G-Man and Shani and Rev all them together. And I participate with Loobis to talk shit about him. And the reason is because he fucking like came at my throat. What I mean by came at my throat, came for me for fucking not donating to the children. He came for me. He came for you, Loobis. He came for every single one of us. He told us, he made us not look, but try to seem like we all pieces of shit.
Yeah.
For not donating food to them, for not donating money to Shani and Rev, because his thing was the kids or the feed the kids. If you say the kids are hungry, why you not donating nothing? Why you not sending them a care package? That's what he said. Why you not buying clothes and sending it to them? But this
when he would criticize us for getting them kicked off of YouTube, which it wasn't us, it was them who got themselves kicked off. But then, so you're taking money, you're stopping them from earning money, you're depriving the kids of a better life.
Exactly.
You are the reason the kids are suffering. It's like, whoa.
Exactly. It's Loobis. And that shit pissed me off because the fucking whole time he had multiple contact with CPS, and the motherfucker did not only he lied to us, he lied to CPS too. He covered for Shani and Rev in all aspects. And I want people to really see that. He didn't only cover for Shani and Rev when it came to us, when CPS came over there and they talked to G-Man, as G-Man said that he had multiple interactions with him. He covered for Shani and Rev when CPS was there. Remember, the kids was with them for that long because of G-Man.
Yeah.
So when those occasions where CPS popped up and stuff, Gman made sure that he would be there to you know what I mean? Would be there
almost at the middleman kind of, yeah.
To
like
lie for
he prolonged. Okay, we took food out of their mouths. Fine, whatever, fine. G-Man prolonged the abuse that these kids were exposed to.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. We deprived them of money. Fine, I'll give you that. But you prolonged the abuse.
You kept them in a house of neglect.
Yeah.
You kept them in a house where cats was pissing on the table. You kept them in a house when it smells like a skunk was fucking a fish. You kept them in a house, bro. And
yeah.
You have the nerve to tell me and criticize me about feeding some kids when you didn't tell CPS off the rip. Yeah, the cats is in here pissing on the table. You need to take these kids. You get what I'm saying? You didn't really was completely honest with CPS. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. So using G-Man's logic, right? G-Man took part in the abuse of these kids. Just like it's our fault that they were hungry. Using your logic, G-Man, okay, because you prolonged this, you took part in the abuse of these kids. I can do it too. You know, I can play that shit too. So.
Yeah, but like I said, Louis, he didn't only lie in defending them to us. He did it to the CPS too.
Exactly. So he's partly responsible for the kids.
Absolutely, he's partly responsible. He knew these motherfuckers was nasty, but yet he told CPS and he did what he had to do with CPS to keep those people there and keep them in their fucking filth. I don't want to hear nothing from G-Man. G-Man can't tell me shit. You get what I'm saying? He can't tell me shit. What I said on the first episode we did. G-Man don't give a fuck about those kids. And I meant it.
Yeah. That's right.
Because if he did, he would have told CPS when he came to that house and see all those cats pissing everywhere and everything, he would have told Shani and Rev, y'all not equipped to take care of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all not able to take care of them. Let's put the kids in a better position. I'm gonna tell CPS to get them out of here.
Yeah,
he would have told them that.
Yeah, all the people who G-Man was saying how like falsely calling CPS or doing these false things. If anything, it was those people who actually did care about those kids because they were like, they need to get out of there. They need to get out.
See, the thing was, I agree with G-Man only on this issue because I spoke out against this. If you fucking calling CPS for false reports, it's going to make CPS, if something, put like this, if you cry wolf and the wolf is not there, eventually what's going to happen? If a real wolf come along,
you're not going to answer.
Listen, exactly. So that was my whole thing. Stop calling CPS for the little petty ass things that you feel like might be neglect. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't think it was false reports.
No,
I think when CPS was called, it was for people who saw, dude, this shit is fucking serious. No, I have to. I'm compelled to do something.
Loobis, it was some false reports. I remember I was talking to G-Man.
There were false reports? Like over what? Like,
motherfuckers called, they were still at their uncle house. Motherfuckers called CPS to G-Man house because they thought they moved to G-Man house at that time. That's a false report.
That would have been a legitimate thing.
No, that was a false report at that time. Loobis.
Yeah.
Because I told you, they were still at their uncle house. And it just something happened to them that they was in the process of leaving, but they didn't leave yet. And they some people, G-Man was getting calls that they came to that house, that they was living at that house. So CPS showed up.
But those kids, but that place wouldn't have been a good environment for those kids.
Hell no, it would not have been.
So I wouldn't say it was false.
But why call CPS to go to that house when they was still at the uncle house? That's the point. That's making a false report. You sent them to a house that they wasn't even at the time. You get what I mean?
All right.
So CPS gonna look at it like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody here. Ain't no doors on this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Okay, well then it's like, hey, they're gonna be there.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying, like at that particular time, that's when I meant about false report. You have to wait till they get in the house, then shoot them a report. You get what I mean?
Okay. And Ferns and Cats thinks I actually might be right on that one. I don't know, but so How it wasn't necessarily that people were doing false reports; it was legitimate reports. But I don't know. I wasn't there.
What? Okay, you work for me. Let's say you work for CPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we get a call that, let's say that we get a call that there's neglect going on at this address with these two parents, and they have a history of neglect with their children because they got the children taken about 6 times, right?
Yeah.
So we shoot over to the house. It's an empty house, nobody there, no doors on it, no windows.
Well, I think.
What would you think? What would you say?
That they sent us to the wrong place.
That's a false report, isn't it?
I don't think so. Okay. Well, maybe the person just by accident thought, "Oh, I thought they were at this location."
But that would be considered a false report. Now, what you're saying is it could have been a legitimate reason. Absolutely, it could have been a legitimate reason. They could have been like, "Oh shit, Shani and Rev is not doing this and this and this kid." But once you send them to the wrong address, CPS gonna label that as a false report. You get what I'm saying now?
I don't know. I mean, because it could have just been a mistake. Like they gave the wrong address.
Multiple times. Remember, I was talking to G-Man
multiple times.
Yeah,
I went to this empty house.
Yes, I was on the phone with G-Man like two or three times when no motherfuckers did that. I was like, they at the wrong house? He said, yeah, I just finna talk to CPS. He had a card and everything. He had about 2 or 3 cards. I said, God damn.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe it could have just been. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. For me, a false report would be me calling CPS and saying, "Gentleman Pioneer is beating his children," when you are clearly not doing that. To me, that's a false report. Or like, towards just a blatant lie. So I don't know.
Listen, CPS will mark that off as a false report because you send them to an address where nobody's at. Repeated
But
time.
they were there shortly. Weren't they talking about going there?
What's so fucked up? After those times that the CPS went over there and seen all that, probably like 2 or 3 weeks later, they were there.
Well, there you go. So maybe
people would have waited.
Well, so then people knew that they were going to be headed there, right? So they're like, and so they already knew this is not going to be a good place. So they're calling, hey, like freaking these people are going to be living at this place that's not right. It's not a good place for the kids and whatever.
Okay, so let me put it like this. What you just said, at the example that you just gave, you said that if I said that Gentleman Pioneer beats his kids, knowing that I don't, and the CPS would come over and see I don't, that would be considered a false report, right?
Yeah.
So if you give a report and you say, hey, Shani and Rev is beating their kids at this location, and you do that multiple times, CPS wouldn't, CPS won't go check that location again because they will already mark it off as we getting reports to go to an empty house. So that's like, how do they know that somebody's not doing the same thing that's equivalent that you did to me? You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How do they know that somebody may not be fucking with them?
Well, all I know is that eventually CPS did start showing up while they were there. So
they started showing up later, but that happened later on. They started showing up. You get what I'm saying? That happened later on. But that's what I'm trying to say. It still gave them that grace fucking period. Remember, they was in there with no windows, no stream. They have no windows and no doors, I think. So that grace period they got when Shani and Rev was in there, CPS could have, if people would not call CPS and send them to that address and just waited until they was officially in there, then they could have called and the kids would have been taken because there's no fucking doors on the house and what the windows is not there. You get what I'm saying?
But nobody knew when they were going there. Nobody knew that.
But then why make a report? Why make a call? It's the same equivalent as you making a call saying that they whooping the kid's ass. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You send them to an address that nobody's there multiple times.
Well, I just don't think that maybe they just didn't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was false reports. That's just how I see it. I don't think it was false. I mean, they knew they were moving there. you know, and they knew that the kids were being neglected and abused. You know, if they'd sent them to the uncle's house, it would have been the same thing. Yes, this place is a mess. These kids are being abused and all that.
Exactly.
So I don't.
Or
think
if they would have waited, they could have
but they
waited.
didn't. I mean, I don't think it. I don't. Well, Jay's clown girl. G-Man thinks you're a Mexican. I say you are a Mexa will eventually. Fuck bitch. Okay. Shut up, spermhead. I mean, I just think it's that.
Listen, bro.
I don't think it was a false report. I don't know.
Bro, I'm be honest with you. Whenever you send people anywhere, like say that's like you send the cops multiple times to the wrong address. You think the cops gonna go back to that address? You get what I'm saying? That's why I went on and said, wait, stop calling CPS. Wait, ain't nobody in that house yet.
Yeah, but no one.
If you keep calling CPS and saying that they're in this location, what's going to happen is.
Well, how many times did CPS show up to an empty house then?
I told you about like 2 or 3 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was on the phone with G-Man. G-Man called me twice after they came. You know, not cursed, but upset. Upset took a picture of the he took a picture of the what you call that shit? Their cards. He was upset.
Okay, and look, Ivy Rose, CPS would rather you report and accidentally give the wrong address than not report it because you're not 100% sure they'll be there. They don't want to give people a reason to not call in. You know? Because look, people were calling to G-Man's address for a reason. They knew they were going to be there, you know.
Listen to me. Knowing they're going to be there, and them being there is 2 different things. And I'm trying to tell you something about PA. Listen, I'm in the tri-state area: PA, Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. I'm gonna tell you something about these states. CPS, and especially in New York or Jersey, CPS. These people is, how can I put it? They're not like Kentucky with Vaughn. You get what I'm saying? If you send them to the wrong address a couple of times, you got to remember there's a lot of addictive people out there. So there's a lot of people that may be playing games with them. So eventually they're going to be like, hold on, they're not here. They're not going to come back to the address. They're going to, if somebody going to call again, like, hey, they're at this address. Shanny and Rev could be at their address, but they're going to disregard it. They're going to say, we was out there a week ago and they wasn't there. So somebody must be playing games.
Well, okay, so we were there a week ago. We were there a week ago at this house with no doors or windows.
Exactly. So they already deemed that house and no doors or windows. They already deemed it as these people is not coming here because this house is pretty much unlivable. You get what I'm saying? They already deemed that. And they already came out there multiple times to see it. So that's what I'm saying. People don't understand. In PA, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Well, I'm not too sure about Connecticut, but I know PA, New Jersey, and fucking New York. They don't play those type of games. Eventually, they're gonna be like, they ain't out there, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like that's why I went on and said, like, hey, calm down and don't call. Wait until you are 100% sure they're there. If they are in that fucking house, then call. Because there ain't no windows on the doors of that motherfucker.
Well, again, I mean, like what Ivy Rose said, how CPS would rather have you, you know, call even if you're not 100% sure, just to not give them a reason to not call, you know. But then again, this is, I mean, like again, for me, these false reports. For me, false reports would be me saying GP's selling drugs out of his house and he's beating his children, which is totally a lie. Versus with shit, okay, they weren't at the address, right? Okay, fine, mistake. But were the kids being neglected? Filth? You know, not a safe. All that stuff is still right.
That's valid. That's what I said. They could have a legitimate reason. They could have been calling for a legitimate reason. I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying, but I'm saying that, believe me when I'm saying this, those motherfuckers gave Shanny and Rev a grace period. Because when Shanny and Rev move in there, I'm not too sure about the windows, but I do know for a fact there was no doors on there. G-Man had to put the doors up. You get what I'm saying? So that gave Shanny and Rev a grace period with the kids in that house until G-Man made the necessary repairs so it can look livable. You get what I'm saying? You get it butt naked. You sitting on that shit butt naked. Dude, look, get the fuck out of here. You butt naked on the chair. You at home. You do what
what are you talking about? No, I just took my shirt off,
You took your pants off, your shirt off.
I got my shorts on right here. See? My shorts.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you nuts on the chair, huh?
Gotta get my fans if they want.
I'm not saying by people making those type of reports, it made CPS cautious to go back out there. So what they did was it gave G-Man the time to make it livable. And that's why I said G-Man's a fucked up person, because instead of him telling them, listen, if you come here, your kid's gonna be gone. You can live here in this filth, but I'm gonna have to tell CPS. He had the cards. I'm gonna tell CPS you in the house. This is not really livable. You get what I mean? You know, this is bad. This is bad for your children. At least let your children go over with Rev to your uncles and your big ass to live here because you got the heat. But G-Man allowed them in there. He put the doors up. He fixed the windows. He did what he had to do, and that's fucked up because he allowed the kids to be in that neglect. And I don't care if the kid jump on there and had 100 different messages on the phone saying, "Oh, we wasn't neglected." Yes, you was. You know, Shanny put you in that position. She could have, Rev and her could have worked. It's not like y'all was just fucking bad on luck. Y'all lost your job and you spiral out of control. You get what I mean? You motherfuckers put yourselves in that position, and G-Man allowed it. That's the whole point of it. That's why I said, wait till they get there. Okay, he nuts out on the chair. He just pull up his shorts. Oh, they want you to take your shorts off.
Oh, no, my mom won't let me. All right, but
we both tired. I gotta get out of here and go get some rest. But yeah, you about to get fully ass naked.
Oh man, I don't have my good picture. I only have this one. Damn it! I have my dog, my old dog.
Fully ass nigga with no drawers on. That's dude. And G-Man, why? You know he watching, so he might be. Cut your hair. Sexual in the window. What the fuck is that? And you buy a window too? Oh Lord.
Oh wait, what?
I said you will buy a window.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! I'm by 3 of them.
Well, we don't take it off shorts yet. So let me go ahead and let Loobis take off his shorts and do his thing.
Take your shorts off?
Yeah, go do your thing after I leave. Yeah, okay, do your thing. But all right, Loobis, so let me let you go ahead and do your OnlyFans on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. All right. Hey, and GP, you'll know what I'm talking about here. Hey, you know what? Doing this is fucking exhausting. Okay. I'm trying to look good for my fans, right? So I've been flexing this entire time to look good. Okay. Look, there, that's me. Right. But I was like, I'm taking off my shirt. Gotta look good. So now I'm trying to look like I'm not flexing, trying to look relaxed. I'm really straining all my muscles right now, and I'm getting tired. That's not fun.
Well, let me go and tell them, hey, you want to see Loobis take off those shorts? Super chat those $50, $100 right now. And he'll definitely take them off. You may not see the whole nuts and all that, but we give you something. Let me go ahead and hop off this. You know, you may get a super chat from an unknown person. It may be G-Man by the window. For the kids, $2,000. Take it all.
Yeah, for a good cause, guys.
All right, Loobis.
All right, GP. Hey, well, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll hit you up. We'll do this again soon.
Okay, hopefully we will, brother. Hopefully.
All right, yeah. I won't take off my pants, so I won't get kicked off of YouTube. Thanks, man. See you later. Let's see. Take your what is it? Take your shorts off. No. Okay. That doesn't work with me. Okay. Used to work when I was a little kid, maybe. Not anymore. Showing off my skin. I have normal sized nipples. Okay. Look, they're normal size here. I have normal sized nipples. What's wrong? And yes, I'm still flexing so that I look good, which is extremely tiring. Okay. Look, my arms are shaking because I'm trying to flex so I can look good. Okay. I have normal sized nipples, damn it. Sorry, Monkey Man. Everything on me isn't fucking huge. Piece of shit. It's exhausting. Yeah, so your hair is so pretty. Thank you, Ivy. I have to move it out of the way so I could show off my shoulders that I'm totally not flexing. Your nipples are so brown. Ew! Pregnant women's nipples get brown? Nasty. Kegels, I've read about that. Your nipples are so hard and brown like a horny pregnant. Ew, dude. Pregnant women don't get horny because they're pregnant. You're just upset because I have manly hair. Actually, Monkey Man, I'm not upset that you have a manly hairy chest. You know exactly what I'm upset about. You know exactly what the fuck I'm upset about. Piece of shit. Hate you. You are mistaken. What? Pregnant women don't get horny. There's a baby in there. Ew. Right? I think. They don't want the baby to see that. Okay. Anyways, guys, this flexing is making me fucking exhausted. So I'm going to leave. Jesus. Why do I give in? Fucking. Again, guys, this is just totally how I normally look. Yeah, thanks for coming in, everyone. We'll be doing another. My arms are shaking, and my hair is almost as long as yours already. And I've only been growing it for about a year. Yeah, man. Like, my hair used to be longer. It used to be almost to my waist. But then I just started tearing. Because I actually don't take care of my hair. I actually take very bad care of my hair. I'm always ripping it out and stuff. But fuck you. Okay. My arms are getting tired. Night, y'all. Bye, Ivy. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks. Thanks for coming in, everyone. I'm just adjusting this right here. I always look like this. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna leave now because I don't know what else to say. I'm keeping my arms stretched out on purpose because it'll make my shoulders look good. This arm right here is reaching to nothing. I'm just keeping it stretched out, and this one is reaching to nothing either. So I'm just pretending like I'm leaning it against something, so it makes me look good. I have to leave. Take care of those nipples. Ugh, shut up. Don't talk about my nipples. I'm sensitive about that. Okay. Hold on. Let me make this look like without me not flexing. All right, guys. See you later. Oh my god. Okay.